nonsensical take from people that clearly haven't thought about it for even an iota of a second.
I mean, like, we're in the house now. It's like, next time when I say plan, do it. Dumb fuck, do you understand?
The fact that he said son fuck and then dumb fuck just shows, like, you can see the rage of him typing. You can legit see when he's typing the rage that's coming at, like, son fuck, then says dumb fuck. Fuck you, get the fuck outside. Like, he can't even type, he's so fucking mad. Holy shit.
What are you talking about? Like, fuck this, I'm calling you, so I disappeared from stream. Please call.
Someone said stage drama. Dude, you're so dumb. What does she get out of doing stage drama for this? What does she get? What does she get? She's already fucking Amaranth. What, she's gonna get fucking Choppy. What does she get? She gets nothing. Publicity? Bro, like, what the fuck do you think that does? For a day? Like, this is gonna be tomorrow's news. Do you think this is all fucking worth it? Dude, you're out of your mind. It's just such a stupid idea. Also, she faked all these text messages for weeks, months? Huh? How do you possibly think this is staged? I don't get it.
I can't, I can't talk right now. We're getting the Wi-Fi. I don't care. You get the call now. Last chance. About to dump your luggage. You know, from my hotel room. Throwing your stupid merch off the balcony so you can ditch your stuff. You don't need the makeup or the live view, like this being epic, or the clothes, huh? Deleting social media in 1 minute. Buying options that expire and blasting the cash. About to shut down the bank account, your bank account too. Lag is terrible, stream is garbage. About to delete Twitter in 30 seconds. If you don't go, my phone's literally off, right? I'm just like, literally died. Gonna donate 200.
He seems like it reminds me of like a schizo viewer. Like that's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of like a schizo viewer. And this is her fucking husband. Like that, it literally reminds me of a mentally insane viewer. And this guy is not only her husband, but the man in charge of all banks and everything that she has. He literally reminds me of just like an absolute
This dude isn't the type of guy that you can just leave either. He's so insane he probably would hire a private investigator. Monkaw.
This dude isn't the type of guy that you can leave either. He's so insane he probably would hire a It's what I've been saying since the beginning. I'm glad Amaranth did this and it's the right thing to do, and I'm glad that this is all out there, and I'm glad that she's safe, and I'm glad that hopefully this is but my thing is this, I know it's the truth. This is going to be years of hell. Years of hell. Because if he's in charge of all the banks, if he's in charge of all the statements, if he's in charge of all this stuff, if a lot of the accounts are in his name, because she's been trusting him, chat, for 7 years. Since he's been a less than 1K Andy, she's been trusting him with all this shit to set up and do. Now she's got to fight for all of it. And you know damn well this guy isn't going down without a fight.
I'd keep us sad.
It does remind me of the Johnny Depp trial. Except for this is way shittier. This is more mental than physical, correct? Well, we also don't know. She also said it was physical. So it could be kind of both. She did say that he got physical and tried to grab her phone.
Yeah, but Maze said the N-word.
We don't know. And we don't know
We don't know.
All we know is a few text messages that he sent. You gotta remember this thing, chat. She said that this is a daily thing. So that means that this girl's getting this kind of treatment for the past few fucking years.
That's crazy, chat. That's real crazy.
So he forced her to do bathwater and fart jars? We don't know. We don't know the extent of it. But that stuff is so
like
minor in this whole situation, it does not fucking matter. What really matters is this is what she deals with, and this is what she dealt with, and this is fucking terrible.
the lawyer can't.
The last clip in this is really creepy.
$50,000 to pull him. This he's like a bird sanctuary he likes. In the next 2 minutes, he's gone. Well, don't.
Pretty alarming stuff here. Just look at these texts. The man
That scared the shit out of me.
is draining their finances faster than a crypto bro investing in the latest shitcoin. Just blasting all their money down the drain, just fucking shitting it away because she wasn't replying to him in a reasonable time. It should be obvious that this isn't healthy behavior from a sane individual. But if you need more evidence of that, let's go later into her stream where she starts showing some of the house itself and some of the damage that he's caused.
Scripted LUTH. You know what you are.
I would lock my door, but he broke that too. So.
Best advice I can give
That was
during
the
my
days
divorce
that
my
he
grandma
fucking
gave.
took
This
the
too
phone
shall
from me.
pass.
Took phones from me. And so I ran in here to call the cops, and he literally kicked the door in and broke. Like, this doesn't even have a pin anymore.
What an absolute nightmare. And you want to know what's really sick about the whole thing? There are people saying that she absolutely deserves it because she does OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Can you believe how fucked up that is? And also, a lot of the things people shit on Amaranth for, like pretending to be single to get money from simps or whatever, isn't even her idea, apparently. It's her husband, who is controlling every aspect of her life, it seems. He has access to all of her accounts. He's the one who comes up with her schedule and
Yeah, it seems like to me, we don't know a lot of things yet, chat, we really don't, but it does seem to me like she liked OnlyFans, she wanted to do this shit, she wanted to make her money, she made her money, and it feels like she wanted to quit, but at this point, her husband won't let her. That's what it seems like. I feel like, and we don't really know, this is speculation, but it does seem like she's like, wanted to quit, and it just feels like probably her husband's like, you're not fucking quitting with the amount of money you're making, fuck you and get back to the job. Like that's like what it seems like, and it's literally just a beef. We don't know for sure though. I don't know what Amaranth's gonna even say about this or what she would want to say, because I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. It's what I said. I think a lot of this is just gonna get legal. This is not some drama that's like he said, she said, and fight in IRL. This is gonna be years of court cases for Amaranth.
Know the vibes, we in Dubai. You see it? We just touched down, we did it the right way. You see me? Got all the jewelry on. You see it? We outside, pop out. That's how we living in Dubai. You see my man? Steve will do it in the cut. Poppy fan Mo vlogs in the cut. But you know what's so crazy about this? I know a lot of y'all rappers, look, I know a lot of y'all rappers, y'all come to Dubai and y'all rent cars. The only difference about that is that you see us two, you could divide this. I live like this in real life, and he lives like this in real life. So pop out, man. You see it? You see it? Look, we got the Birkin on the all pink. We got the Birkin on the all pink. You see that? You see the vibe? Look, that's how we really live. Look, and I don't come to Dubai and live like this. I live like this in real life. I live like this back in the United States. And look at this shit. This shit pretty cool. Jarvis. Close mask.
That's funny as fuck.
Yo, that was... I grew up in Bushwick, Brooklyn.
How many fights you had behind this shit? How many fights you had behind that flag? I got 100-something. My first 40 fights was Rat Packs. How many fights you had? How many times you had to stand up in this shit when the odds was against you?
What you mean? When this whole racketeering
How
case
many
was going on?
before the racketeering?
None. Because I wasn't in the blood.
What you mean?
I wasn't a blood. Like, I wasn't a blood.
You waving this flag.
No, but I wasn't a blood before I got to know Shotty and all
when did you
them.
become a... honesty, getting to know a blood
I was already
don't make you a blood.
No, all right. So now let me tell you, because obviously
Did they put
don't
you
know the
on?
story. Yeah, they put me on.
Who put you on?
Shotty put me on.
Shotty put you
With
on.
your man Wavy. No, Shotty had the lineup with Mel. You should know this. Mel had the lineup, Mel Matrix, and then Wavy and them class.
You telling me
beef and
Mel
all that.
authorized you getting put on 9 Trey?
Yeah, you seen Mel in the videos.
No, fuck a video. I'm talking about who put you on that neighborhood. Who told your ass to get out there the middle of that street, 4-5 motherfuckers, you gotta run it.
The high 020.
Until you can't run no more.
The high 020.
You got out in that middle street and you got out.
The high 020.
It's a yes or no question.
No, I'm saying yeah.
Did you get out? So who'd you get out with? You know who the niggas
Oh,
was.
no. That's what I'm saying. And it never got to that point.
So that's why you ain't from 9 Trey.
Okay, all right. So
you associating with the 9
I love
Treys.
that. All right, so what?
You gotta give it up like that to
no,
me, down.
No, watch this.
Or is
Watch
there
this.
other ways? You saying you ain't going through that process.
Unless you do some other
No,
extreme
watch
shit.
this. Watch this. Watch this.
Unless you do
I
some
watch this.
other extreme
Watch this.
shit.
Watch this. This
Which I
yo,
know
watch,
he
watch,
didn't
watch.
do.
This hood nigga
You play
mentality,
Valorant?
right?
No, I don't play Valorant. No. I have it, but I'm not playing that shit. That lame ass game. I suck at it. That's why. It's too like ADS
You think that's
feel
an
me?
argument? That's
Can't
a
watch
good
that type of
argument?
shit.
Like, be like,
No,
oh, you
no.
throw down?
No, I think those are rules that's older than
You
you.
wanna see my
I've
knowledge?
been,
It's
I've
easy
been
to-
from where I'm from. Listen,
That's why I said I want to
listen,
elaborate on it.
listen.
Cause
Listen.
if I go to the
I'm not
feds,
watching no
and my
Valorant
argument
clips.
is,
See, now you doing Sammy Davis
if
Jr.
I go
shit.
to the prosecutors and
We
I say,
are
yo,
establishing
I never shot the
that he
31
was
with this
never,
nigga.
ever.
I was never a blood.
Hey, look, and
I
listen,
had money.
You
I-
can
yo,
scream
look.
as loud as you want to
Nah.
scream.
Okay.
What we have just established is
It's
you
on
was
the rules.
never, ever
Okay.
put on
I
and
was.
initiated
Initiated.
properly
Okay.
to that neighborhood.
And
Your money is not your put on.
okay, so I was never blood.
You was associated.
Oh man. Okay, so tell the feds that.
It was just real shit.
All
the
right.
Fed gonna use what they want to use
Oh.
to twist you.
So no, so
You
is
was
that,
associated.
No, but I'm saying, is that illegal though?
The feds don't dictate
that
or
illegal,
determine
Wack?
our street
Yo,
rules
Wack, is
of
that
when
illegal?
you from something. The feds take it and twist it so they can twist you.
No, but you
We
can't
don't
do that.
consult
That's
with the
illegal.
federal
That's
government
illegal.
to say
Yo,
what
Wack,
constitutes you
Wack,
being from a neighborhood.
Wack, that's illegal. That's illegal.
We talking streets versus feds. We in the
Oh,
streets.
man.
We're in the streets right now.
Oh, okay.
And listen, what I'm trying to tell you is, it's nothing wrong with being a civilian.
I put it like this,
I
Wack.
think you did a
I
great
put it
job.
like this,
Hold
Wack.
on.
I bet you I was
Alvin,
realer than every one of those non-trade members. I
Listen.
bet you that.
Did you
I
just
bet
hear
you
what I
was
just
more realer
said?
than all of them
Did you
non-trade
just
members.
hear what I just said?
I was more
Oh.
real. Them niggas was fucking each other's girls.
I mean, that's
I
hood
was
shit.
walking the
You
crib.
go-
I walk in the crib.
That's
and I
hood
see
shit.
Somebody else, baby
45.
mom, in the fucking crib, and I'm like,
That's
you know what,
hood
this is none of
shit.
my business. You know what I'm saying? I seen them niggas eat off other niggas and be like, I'll get this nigga bread. The other nigga, I'm like, yo, hit him off. Hit him off. The next week, he
Hey, bro,
fucked up.
let
he
me
was
ask
like,
you a
for rent.
question.
I said, yo, son didn't hit you off? Like, what you talking about? I said, oh, nah,
Hey,
forget it.
hey,
Because I didn't want to get into it.
Hey, let me
I
ask
was
you a
more
question.
realer than them niggas.
Let me ask you a question.
So you
Have
feel
you
like
Man, I was speeding
Hey,
all
look.
them niggas. Yo, in my song, and I know I'm talking loud, but look, I said, I do my own shit. I don't need 50 niggas to roll with. Full shit. I'm on my dolly, I'm on my bullshit.
It's after you use the 50 niggas to get to where you had to go.
No, look,
That's some bullshit.
But watch this. I said, you a real nigga because you quick to pull a fucking trigger? I fed niggas. I'm the definition of a real nigga. Just because you pull a trigger don't make you a real nigga. Feeding the people of
Bullshit. Hey, bullshit. But sometimes that trigger,
Man,
right?
I don't click links. You go to the K45, and I know you're gonna be like, damn, don't click link. I'm not clicking no link. What? I'm not clicking no link. I'm not watching no video. I don't want to watch. Okay? I'm not reacting to y'all bullshit. I'm tired of reacting to people's bullshit and being like, oh, this is funny. Oh, this is funny. I'm not doing it. Go to some bitch ass streamer. I don't care. I do shit for fun. What's some bitch ass streamer who want to react to shit just to keep his audience happy? To keep people that just want a reaction on shit. That's not building up real viewers, bro. If y'all really fuck with me, y'all gonna fuck with what I watch. I don't gotta react to y'all bullshit. Y'all some, oh, I'm gonna come in. Well, I didn't say, no, I'm not talking about you though. I'm talking about Milkway. I'm just telling you how it is. Like, you go to all these other streamers, then you send a link, and you be like, react to this. not clicking that link. Okay, tell me the name of the video. Tell me the name of the video and I'll look it up. I know it's not your video. Just some people they be coming in here. I just found it in YouTube. Okay, tell me the name of the video. I'm waiting. I'm gonna take my shit. Impossible shots by Indeed. Alright, Mr. Midway. Yeah, how you booming, Hugo the kid? Is he watching on YouTube? Is this it?
This is probably the real play they want to run. Hornets got a pair.
Damn, I like vanilla ball. Okay. Oh yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah. That's crazy. Wait, did they win? Did they win? Oh my God, they won. That's crazy. Miles Bridges.
They're gonna look at this for sure. Good golly, Miss Molly! He did it!
Look at that boy. He's got to stick up his ass.
This crowd is done.
Look, he's got to stick up his ass.
Leave his fingertips. Great denial
that
right
was
there.
crazy.
Lamb's just got to throw it up. Yep, it's good, Jack. And the Hornets win it.
Well, that was a remarkable play.
You got shit on.
That ball was in the air forever.
Let them get a direct pass into Anthony Davis over there. Very close to a 5-second count. Davis has the buzzer for the win.
That's not even that hard.
Defeat the Thunder at the buzzer if, in fact, the shot was good. It was dead on as you look at the clock up top. Great challenge by Durant. Great challenge from the side by Robertson. In the end, part of the storyline here tonight. Got Parker, Corey Joseph is in. Ginobili on the ball.
There's a LeBron pass. Kyrie,
a three. He got it at the buzzer. Wow. They'll check it out. Wow. Didn't do it. Look at this pick, no switch.
I don't know what they were doing in this situation, but I always believe in fouling. I will tell you this, man.
There was 3 people on one.
The Pelicans. Chance to tie it here for Golden State. Curry's got it. And Curry will let it go. The 3 comes up short. Offensive rebound. Curry again.
Oh, yeah.
Curry hits a 3. Tie game. 2.8.
The shot, but before that one, I don't understand. You have to foul him on the first shot once he caught the basketball.
It's amazing. It is amazing. Final seconds, and it will be Young from 40.
Oh, fuck Nick Young. Yeah.
Swaggy P is back in the house at Staples Center. Big time finish by Swaggy P. Tremendous finish to the opening quarter for the Lakers.
Like
A 21-5 run on opening night. Swaggy P knocks down the 3. It beats the buzzer. Get a good shot. Green weaving, trying to get the shot up. No call that way.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
The other way, and he got it! What a turnaround! Curry the 3.
Curry the length of the floor for 3.
Curry got his left arm, or rather, Iguodala got his left arm on the ball on the shot attempt by Green. And how about Curry from the other side from 70? Make sure they get the last shot. You want to win it or go to overtime.
Oladipo, long shot. He drilled it. Pure magic.
They don't have timeouts. You've got to be ready to play defense.
Westbrook.
LeBron is so ass. No, LeBron is not ass. You're crazy. LeBron is not even in this. How are you going to say LeBron's ass?
Still time on
LeBron ain't even shoot yet. What the fuck? How you going to say LeBron's ass? He didn't even shoot yet.
Right back at you. And here's the guy, David. He covers a lot of ground.
LeBron is not ass.
Oh. Banks open on a Friday night this late? Not supposed to be.
Because LeBron, I don't think LeBron's like a shooter.
That was efficient.
Rubio
Where's
turns it over. Wade will heave it. It's
Oh my
good.
God.
It goes.
Oh
And
my
it does
God.
go.
That's
Wow.
disgusting.
Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Any question?
Dwayne
Clearly
Wade's
it
got
was
gay
good.
kids.
They will take another look at it, but there's no
Transgender
question it was
kids.
out of his hands in time.
Free throw. Bad pass trying to hit Jermichael Green.
Oh! Oh, Curry made that boy slip.
And Steph Curry trying to draw a foul. Flips in a three a year ago. Trying to draw a foul. Banks in a three. Shot clock running down. Griffin throws it up to beat the clock. Unbelievable. Hadn't made
Wait, Griffin.
missed his last 4 or 5 shots, and then an alley-oop three-pointer.
The clock dimmer defensively was just flying, chasing, and really the only thing he could do, knew the shot clock. Give him credit for that. I mean, he knew the shot clock was coming.
Plenty of time to go right to the basket, misfire, tap out, rebound. Carter.
Oh my God.
Carter, a miracle. To the naked eye, I thought he got it off in time. And sure enough, he did. With plenty of time.
Swaggy P's hard. He's got swag for real. Swaggy P got swag.
Ilyasova follows no. Andre taps no. Barnes has it.
What's he doing?
From midcourt.
Oh my.
Almost, and he triples.
Oh, you know what?
Clock was running out. Was down to 1.1.
Much closer. But it goes in.
It's so
Good
good.
things. And what looks like
Time for Curry from half court. It's gone! He banks it in!
Are you kidding me?
He made one at the end of the first that didn't count. This one's good. First NBA player ever with 200 threes 4 straight years, and he does it in style, banking it in to end the half. Toyota halftime coming up. Keeping them in the ball game, down by 5. Plenty of time left still, 1:19 to go.
Hawks.
Pacers can't afford any empty possessions here. Let's see what Vogel wants to run out of this timeout. Well, they gave the baseline screens for this guy right
Ooh.
here. George for 3.
Why that boy sit down like a little girl?
Loose ball, and they get another possession. He threw up a... Oh! I can't believe it went in! Paul George! Incredible shot
CP3.
right there. See, Bazemore loses it.
Brandon
Paul just
Kurt-
throws it up because he thinks he gets in, he gets fouled. He's looking for a 4-point play. Watch this. Look at this. He thinks that it should be a 4-point play.
DeRozan here, 5 seconds 4. Patterson puts it down,
Yo,
poked away,
Hugo.
picked up by Andre from
Hugo play. What would you call it, Hugo?
He
Why
had his
don't
eyes
click
on
on
the prize and let it fly. Wow.
End of a quarter. This is three-quarter court here, folks. Look at this thing.
Switch. Andre Drummond. That's not from downtown. That's from uptown.
3 points in a quarter is still there by Memphis. They'll get the last shot here.
Vince. Put it in! Can you believe it?
A boost for this Grizzlies team going into the timeout. Splash!
Wow.
Iguodala. They do have a timeout. Decide
Curry.
not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 0.6 of a second remaining.
Why that look like a little girl's shirt on him? Look at him.
The brilliant shooting of Stephen Curry
Oh, they got sauce up
continues.
on the team.
And he ties the NBA record with his 12th three-pointer of the game.
Look at Steve Kerr. Look at all them white boys. Look at this white boy. You know he'd be making that money over here. This white boy too.
Westbrook gets off a decent look, the banker, and you've got to press up. Robertson just a little late, but that's just...
Okay, but I didn't click the link though, Hugo. Just tell me the name of the video and I'll look it up. Does that make sense? I'm not clicking no links. I don't need no. Hey, SWAT team! Hell nah.
Man, that's about 35 feet out, well beyond the 28-foot mark.
I didn't click this link.
And now it's
I looked it
0.6 of a second remaining. It's a 3-point lead. Obviously, Oklahoma City has to go for 3, but really not enough time for Golden State to foul, take a chance.
No, you can't.
Covington, he's got it. Nuggets down by 2 with 3.1 remaining. Darrell Arthur looking for the baseball pass. He's got Moutier. Moutier lets it go. He got it! He got it! But was it in time?
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm done with these basketball. I'm trying to watch something funny. Real talk. Let's watch some LeBron. I'm gonna watch that. Wait, hold up. I gotta get this shit.
Don't pick your nose, pick cotton. Hey, I'm gonna sing. You're fucking hilarious. Hey, pick on me, baby. Hey, what did you tell me, Steve? Pick cotton. So he said he wanted some gas. I told him to go to marathon. Oh my God, you guys! Where's she at? Where's she not twerking? Don't pick your nose, pick cotton.
Okay, search it 24 Yodo. Man, I got these Cinnabons in the oven shit. I'm gonna show y'all. 24 Japan's Monkey Park. Man. Away! Alright, hold up. I'm trying to find the channel name. Oh, here we go. This is it, right?
Would you look at that one right there, buddy? Dylan, that's rather funny as hell. You're hilarious. This guy's a freaking
Alright, you go.
Me slapper. Oh, gee whiz. Golly, oh, gee.
Oh, y'all tweaking, bro. Y'all trying to get me banned. Y'all are tweaking. I'm not fucking with y'all. Y'all trying to get me banned for it. Y'all on some bullshit. Y'all on some bullshit. Yeah, I ain't taking no more requests. Bruh, that was you, Milky Way. Hey, Ma! Hey, give me a second, chat. Ma! The Cinnabon's ready? Give me a second, chat. I gotta go get the motherfucking Cinnabon. I'm gonna add some light. It looked too dark in the...
I love these type of pods.
Fuck yeah.
Just
These are
on the couch.
The vibes. These are the vibes. Yo, I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
And have you ever woken up and you have like you just had to shit and your stomach's like bubbling because you ate
Every
some
morning.
spicy every morning?
Every
But not like the kind of stuff where like your stomach hurts though.
Well, you ate some spicy
I ate
shit?
some spicy stuff.
I hate that.
What'd you have?
I just had some like habanero stuff, like some hot sauce. I just used a lot of hot sauce.
The night before?
Like the few days leading up. And I like for the last few days I'm waking up being like, dude, I gotta shit. And then I'm shitting. Obviously I shit every morning regardless, but like the one that cooked and it hurts.
Well, at least I waited for the morning. The worst is like the middle of the night.
Oh my
Like when I do Popeyes, middle of the night, I'm just screwed. Like 4 a.m.
Oh fuck. But
Yeah,
but I
no, I
brought
don't
you a
know.
gift, dude.
What is it?
Speaking about spicy stuff, I feel like
No,
like
I'm not
we should
doing
do this on the
that.
pod.
I am
I just
not
feel like
doing
why
that.
not?
No fucking chance I'm doing
We'll
that.
split it.
Let's do it after the pod, maybe.
Aw.
Yeah, because I'm not drinking this pod either, so I don't really want to get involved in that shit.
Maybe at the very end, keep the retention going.
We'll keep it for a
Shout
little
out
Where'd
to
you
Mr.
get
Beast.
that?
Yeah, what?
You're not gonna do half of it. You're gonna do half. You have some other bullshit.
100% I'll do half of it.
They doing fucking construction in the kitchen or what?
What the
I think that's Jew, no?
Yeah, what
Oh.
are they doing?
This is
No,
this
she's
is
washing
great.
dishes and shit.
Dude, it's funny though because so we were
Fucking remodeling the kitchen.
What's
during
funny?
the podcast.
Well, we did this idea just came out of nowhere. Obviously, my gut
I mean,
was
that's like
fucked
been
up.
a thing, bro.
No,
Is that your creative fucking senses, bro? Everyone's done.
No,
doing that.
honestly, Nate just randomly found it at 7-Eleven.
Oh,
We
nice.
stopped to get water.
Well, it's probably not gonna help your stomach.
Listen, man, I just want to know what.
Wait, real quick, not to cut you off, but I
Okay,
said
but-
I was gonna do this.
Okay.
Where the fuck is my DeBaby $1,000?
Where's what?
You owe me $1,000 from the DeBaby bet. From the chain. That clip came up
shit,
yesterday.
That's true.
Where's my fucking money, bro?
I'll LT right now.
I don't think you want to go down that road.
What are you gonna
Pay
are
your
you,
debts.
Are you strong arming me? Are you gonna strong
Just pay
arm
your
me?
debts. That's all I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay my debts, huh? Are you
Don't-
gonna like
don't make me
something?
don't make me mentory this to TikTok, bro. Where's my fucking money, bro?
What?
Where's
Yo,
my
I can't
fucking
believe
money?
You went there right now. You fucked. You're fucked. That's
No, but
fucked,
I need
dude.
that. So could you sell it to me?
Yeah, I will.
Just because it's just like
I
we
got
shook
you.
hands. I've paid you and I've lost. So
You did. That's a fair one. I feel like you owe me money somewhere along the line, anyways, though.
there's zero chance of that.
No.
No, I've paid for a lot of your shit. You have a lot more money than me, so
I don't know if that's
Trust me,
actually
I'm-
true. I feel like I've for sure fronted you sometime in Miami at something.
I paid for everything we did in Miami. I honestly, my card was the fucking company card for a long time there.
I think Steve would disagree with that.
No, because he started forgetting his wallet too. He picked up your method. I swear to God, bro.
Dude, it's not that I don't have money. I just I use Apple Pay. Don't you use that shit?
No, I don't. I usually always have my wallet.
Oh, really?
And then we only go to places that don't take it.
No, that's not exactly true. Sometimes we go to places that take Apple Pay. I mean, honestly, it is what it is.
Shit just changes so fucking fast.
Yeah, and that is an interesting thing. I think about the internet in general. I think a lot of people don't realize how much shit just kind of shifts and scheduling for people gets so crazy. And I know you've had experiences in as far as within the company and places you guys have gone. And I know there's been times where it's yo, we're gonna go do this, and then 10 minutes before we're not going to do it. We're going to go do something completely different. And I think a lot of people aren't always ready for that or aren't always stoked to be a part of that. Because I've had experiences like that, even with videographers that I've had who didn't want to travel. They were like, no, I don't even want to travel, dude. I don't even want to go. It's
I remember that.
And I'm like, fuck, you remember it? Yeah, I don't even
yeah.
say the name, but yo, he's over there laughing. You know, it wasn't you. It wasn't Jacob. It was a different guy, and it kind of puts a damper on the situation because you'd want someone to be hyped to be a part of the things that you're doing, the movement that you're making. But I think it's a common thing that I think obviously people wouldn't understand that because they just see it from the side.
I think you can always plan. I tell Gabe too. It's always nice to have a schedule. Sure, let's try to schedule shit out as much as we can. But at the end of the day, I think what separates social media from TV or something is you need to be ready at all times to jump on an opportunity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you got to look at your schedule and be like, fuck that. We're completely scrapping that. We're jumping on a plane. We're going here. We're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I flew
exactly.
middle seat 17 hours to Asia between Gabe and a guy who's probably not as big as him, but pretty big.
But Gabe probably let you sleep on his shoulder.
But for 17 hours, middle seat.
Damn, that's a real one, Gabe.
No complaints. Fucking, you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do sometimes, right?
No,
team,
but
team
you're
players,
right.
that's what we want around here.
You're absolutely right, though. This is the kind of industry too where it's time is so important. If you're not doing things at a quick pace, it's the shit just passes you by. As far as being relevant or making content on top of topics, whether we're talking about current events, being able to first hit these things is what's going to help someone you know, grow or continue to maintain relevancy, popularity, whatever.
Relevancy in terms of like what's going on in the media or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is so important for social media.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially now, even more so with this kind of stuff, because this is like, who's gonna want to see us come on here and talk about stuff that's like 2 years old?
No.
Unless it was something current that's like rehashing that, right? No one's gonna.
Even
like,
the podcast, yeah, you can't really get that ahead. You know, maybe what 2 to 3 max.
Or spontaneous.
Because after that, it's like then something could happen in the news where it's like
you want to talk about it right away.
And, then we didn't talk about it, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? That episode's now kind of irrelevant. So
exactly.
even with the pod stuff, because you can't get too ahead.
We went to Croatia when we went there, we had no hotels booked. So you do things when Tate's really hot. You do it in the heat of the moment. You have to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The spontaneous trips are what I think have been a huge success for us.
Yeah.
With anything though too, and then also I think if you're uploading a YouTube video, I think that if people are watching it on your social media like all week, then when you put that YouTube video up like in a timely fashion, it's going to convert better to YouTube too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that when you're doing like, let's say we went to Croatia and then we didn't drop that video for a month, it becomes stale. I know when we were really doing one a week, like people see it on your Instagram story and then 3 days later it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
They're fucking watching that shit.
Yeah.
And they're just tied in the whole time.
Yeah, I remember that. Like we were fucking traveling everywhere. We were like nonstop on the road. We were doing the road trips, all that shit. This was like 2 years ago.
I talked to Osgod too, and I don't even know how we did it.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Because I remember it was like you'd have to. I remember we would watch the videos. It was every Monday, right?
Every Monday.
And then it'd be like
we'd shoot it.
Yep.
And edit it and post it in the same week.
And I remember the sweat like leading up to that, and then everyone would kind of sit and watch the premiere.
Yeah.
And then it just the next day, it's like you had maybe one day
back to
of rest,
filming. Yeah,
and
one
it was
day
like
of rest.
fucking sweat right all over again. And that shit's not for everyone.
No.
Like straight up. I mean, so have you ever had anyone like, or have you dealt with anyone in the business wise or like videographers? Because I've had videographers who are like, I can't do this shit. People that like kind of just weren't, I don't know, weren't about it.
I think with this shit too, it definitely takes even new people that we hire. It takes them a second to really like figure out how fast this shit is moving.
Yeah.
You know, like the vets that have been around, they know how it works. But yeah, we'll bring on like, let's say like a producer or something like that, and like we'll give him an idea, and he'll be like, yeah, I need like a month or something, and it's like, dude, no, we gotta shoot this like in 2 days. Like we want to post this in a week. So, I think really just the social media world, you just gotta be ready to move and get off your ass.
It's not only traveling though too.
It's like
you're drinking and partying combined in with that for the content.
Yeah. Well, that's this specific this group as far as content.
Well, I don't think you can really compare anybody to our group though too, in the way that we move and do things.
Yeah,
like, you don't really see anybody else.
You've been around it a lot enough.
Yeah, bro, I've seen it all.
I mean, you've been around, a lot.
From not from the beginning of Nelk, but definitely like the bringing on of Steve and like doing all that stuff. Like it was about 2 years ago, I think, that we just started making a bunch of content together, and it's fucking insane. Like, because I remember parts of the videos where it was like we'd have vlog stuff, and because I know you were all about like having those like you didn't have a video, you don't want to have a video that was just all pranked all prank. You wanted to have a good balance, and then there's also like you needed to also include some of like the vlog / party stuff. And then so the drinking became relevant. Then it's like you're trying to do all this stuff within a week, and I just do not understand that. And because you wouldn't unless you were in it. And I at first was like, yo, this is insane. Like, how the fuck am I gonna start working out? And so I remember I would come to trips and be like, yo, as long as I could work out, then I don't care about anything else. But yeah, I mean, I know for sure it's tough. Like it's really, really tough. Super fucking tough.
There's a lot of shitty things about. And but in this podcast, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or anything like that, because like I'm so fucking grateful to like be where I am.
Yeah.
Like doing this, in my opinion, is like it's the dream job, bro.
Oh.
Like it's what I always dreamed of. Like I'm seriously so happy like doing what we do.
Yeah,
like I still enjoy it. I love making videos. I love doing this. This is another fun thing now. I love the business shit too. Like, you know, launching this and seeing where it's at. It's all fun to me, you know?
Yeah.
But
so I have a question about the business stuff. Did you like obviously it's transitioned so much over the years. How did I know the Jesse thing, like you guys parted ways. I know that from what I can understand looking out, it's like looking into it, everything was fine. But how did it evolve as far as social media and like the requirements of the filming, like the rigorousness of it, and your guys' relationship together? Like, did it change your relationship? Did it change like the relationship to the business? You know what I'm saying? I'm curious.
You should start from the beginning, bro.
I think, yeah, I think before we do that too, I just want to like, I think one thing with me is like when I don't like address this type of shit, it's just because like, I don't know, maybe I have an issue with being more vulnerable about like stuff like that. Like obviously we saw what happened last week with the Bob shit.
Yeah.
And like, to me, I'll be honest, bro, like that really like ate me up for like a whole week.
The Bob stuff?
Yeah.
Why
like
though?
like when Bob posted that TikTok, like I was just like, dude, what the fuck? Like it really like that to me was something that I like did not want to do, and like I did not enjoy doing at all.
The response thing.
Yeah, I just don't like. That's not what I really signed up for. Like I'm not here to do like drama shit or like talk about people that I considered to be friends. You know, like even if I felt like they've done me wrong, I don't really like going on social media and talking about that type of shit, right?
Bob's way different though.
No, the Bob and Jesse thing is completely polar opposites.
No, they're completely different.
Polar, two totally different situations. But no, I think that's why one thing for me, I guess I got to get better at is just like, I guess, yeah, I mean, obviously the fans, you guys are so connected to us, they want to know, and I think if you don't say anything, then people just assume the worst, which I understand.
Right.
And I guess I do have a responsibility to like talk about shit. But like when Bob posted that TikTok, like dude, for the next 4 days, like I was just like, I just can't. I was just like, I can't believe that he did that. And now that one was different because it was like, I have to kind of say something about this now. Even though I didn't want to.
I think something that's frustrating, like from like, because I know how viewers are, they just see what they see and they don't always understand the full story. Like I've had experiences in the past where like people just shit on me for their own benefit, period, like, or to like make themselves look good so that you look bad, so that they some sort of pull to them away from you. And like it sucks because I don't think most viewers understand that there's always so much more to a story than just what someone says. Like there's so many cases in which, like, obviously this happened to you recently, but I could say personally, people have ran their mouth about me just for views, just for clout, just for some sort of selling some shit to make themselves look good, to make someone else look bad. And it's unfortunate because it's never that simple. It's never just like this is that cut and dry. So there's always so much more to it. And obviously, like, it can be uncomfortable to have conversations specifically with like about people that you do consider friends or have considered friends, where it's like it does suck to be like, damn,
because my whole thing, even with the Jesse shit, and obviously we're both on the same page, me and Jesse are, but I literally actually would always say, like, I never want to call her daddy type fucking like incident.
Yeah.
Like when he said that, and then just like all the hate that comes in was something that I've never really like experienced.
Oh,
you know?
I've experienced that.
And then you're reading all those comments, and like, the thing is for me, like all our comments are like, oh, like your videos, this video sucks, this video's not funny, like blah 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 blah. But this one was different because it was all like personal attacks on me, which I was not used to, you know.
Fans from
like
the
you're
Bob
a
thing?
snake, like you fucked your boy, like, and then you really start to like you kind of like believe it for a sec when you're reading all that shit. You're like, you know. So I had to like kind of take a step back and just be like, yo, like, I know what I did in this situation. I know no one had more fucking like love and like interest for Bob succeeding than me.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I fucking picked him out and gave him the best fucking opportunity he possibly could have had. You know, so
I get it, man.
I just feel like
I've had an experience
but it sucked, bro. I didn't enjoy like even filming that fucking response video and shit. Like I was like, dude, this is so fucking gay.
You have to at this point.
But I had to, right? Like
yeah, there was times like I experienced this years and years ago in the fitness industry, and I never really responded to it like properly, and I always kind of regretted that I didn't respond to it in a way that I should have.
Why?
But I got like there was
act out of anger.
No, there was a dude who just basically like lied on my name a ton of shit about like his girl and all this crazy shit, like I stole his company. None of this was true, and I got called a snake. I just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and I lost 70,000 overnight, and he gained like 100,000 on his YouTube. Because my YouTube was blowing up. 70,000 YouTube subscribers overnight.
Whoa, that's crazy.
And I just hit 1 mil. And like it was like when my videos were going super viral, I just hit like picking up girls at Gold's Gym, millions of views.
Yeah.
And this person came out and just made like a straight shit on me video, and I just had to deal with it. And I remember being like, I'm gonna be the bigger guy and not address it and not say all the details. And I realized that was one of the worst mistakes I ever made.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, like when I look at it from like you know, my hindsight now, part of me is like, in the long run, it's like it's all good because no matter what, like I just continue to do my stuff and be me. Regardless, though, I'm like what he said about the whole snake thing and being called like on these personal attacks. That was the worst part because people just instantly switched up on me overnight without even understanding the other side of the story.
That's the thing with the audience too, is when only one person's talking, they're controlling the narrative. So
Exactly.
people are just so quick to believe that side, and they're wondering when you keep quiet, it makes them think, okay, he's got a reason why he's not saying anything.
But that's the crazy thing. And I knew that. So I knew that, but then I also knew if you say anything next, they just go, well, he's just saying that because he said that.
Yeah.
So it's like whoever goes first has the most power, and that's the crazy part about it. And the dynamic is fucked up on the internet.
I'm glad that I think the Bob situation was handled. You handled it really well. I think everybody agrees with that, and I think it's good that it kind of ended. Hopefully, it ended in such a quick time. Like the Call Her Daddy shit went on for weeks. You know, this was like a statement.
Yeah, I think. I'm really happy the way that like what I said, and I think, you know, it's the truth really. So I think that's why people kind of backed us. But I mean, I feel bad for Bob. Like I don't know. I love Bob. I can't help but like, you know, I really did consider him one of my best friends.
Me too. I still do, but he certainly fucked up the situation. And that one's kind of on him.
I see a lot of shit. Like people will say something about us, like little jabs at us and stuff like that too. And I kind of just leave it alone because I don't want to be that person that wastes their whole fucking time responding to everyone, and then you're always in this internet beef and shit like that. You know? That's never been our thing. So I guess that's why I was kind of hesitant to respond. But
that makes sense.
But yeah. But honestly, it was actually like a huge like weight lifted off my shoulders, man. Because like, you know, everyone just like judging you and just having this like opinion on what happened. So for me to just go on and like clear it up, like I'm actually like really happy that I did that, and like people were able to see.
It's pretty wild if you think about it. Like instead of just communicating with Bob directly, you're opening it up for everybody to see your open conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of is just
That's just the internet
it's indicative
now.
of social media because it's like we're not normal like people that you see like where you saw a celebrity back in the day and it was like he's on TV, it had no connection. Now that all the connection is built on the platform itself, like people kind of like, and this is something I'm realizing more and more.
People feel involved. They are
well,
involved.
Yeah, they are. They're like they have some sort of sense of entitlement, which is kind of
I'd be
realistic.
the same way too.
Yeah,
like I want to know what, like, you know, when people have their little breakups
especially
or whatever.
If you watch someone
it's
for
like,
years.
Yeah,
you want to know
makes
what's
sense to me.
happening. Yeah, I get it.
I think it's just something I just need to just get better at, I guess.
The confrontation.
Confrontation and just kind of getting back to being more open, I guess.
Yeah.
Shit like that. But
it's kind of crazy, dude. This actually happens a lot more than people think. Like creators, even in music, like people part ways at points in time, and it just happens.
Yeah.
Like it happens very frequently.
Well, I mean, things change. Like goals change, like aspirations change, directions, people's lives change. Like I had buddies that worked for me who work for me in a different way now because they had kids and they couldn't do the other things that we had planned.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like there's nothing in life that is just going to be exactly one way once you start it from beginning to end. It doesn't even work that way.
Right.
Like the Jesse shit, like that, how that evolved, where it's like, I know that he was way more involved, and then like I guess I don't know if he kind of stopped. From my perspective, when I was looking in, I was like, maybe he stopped like doing the pranks because I'd be there in the car.
What did you see?
What's
well,
that?
I think for that situation, I was always kind of waiting for me and Jesse to kind of say something together, maybe, or like to do the podcast. You know, like I always thought that would be a good way to kind of let fans know, like, together.
Yeah.
But I think after the Bob shit, I just feel more comfortable now, just like talking about it. I think. But
do you think the podcast has helped you with that though too? Probably. Just talking.
I think
in
so a
general?
bit.
Yeah.
I think so a bit, but
You kind of have no choice now, too.
Yeah, and I think it's just like, you know, but yeah, no, I always thought the podcast would be cool with Jesse, right? Obviously, we see all the comments, all the fans want him on, but I reached out to him when he posted on his Instagram. He made like a thing saying, like he's moving on. He sold his stake in Nelk and Full Send and all that. And I just like once again just like kind of congratulated him and said like, yo, like congrats, blah blah blah. And we were talking a little bit back and forth. There's no bad blood at all. Like there's no bad blood on both sides. But I asked him, I said, you know, obviously the podcast is there, like if you ever want to do it, like when you're ready and stuff. And he basically told me like, yo bro, like I'm down probably one day, but right now I'm just like extremely happy off social media.
Yeah.
Like he's just not. It doesn't seem at all like he misses the Nelk life and like
the fast-paced shit.
What kind of a fucking rat race this is?
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it is, dude.
And
Like,
and
overall.
honestly, after like what I had to deal with last week, I was like, I kind of fucking envy him. I envied him for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you like? Damn. Like, do you think though, if let's say you got to that point where you were just cool with not being on the internet, which someday obviously I really want to be there, that you would then just never come back? Because I feel like now with this type of content, it's so much more comfortable. Like I couldn't.
To what?
I like doing what we're doing when we're doing it. Like to me, like I feel like I'm a natural like entertainer at heart. Like for me, I honestly love it. I love shooting something that like I came up with, shooting it, editing it, posting it, and getting a fucking amazing response from it.
Yeah.
Like that feeling is like, that's the best feeling to me. That for me is like what it's all about, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I think for me personally, maybe, I don't know if I'd always be doing the Nelk type of shit, but
Yeah.
one day like it might transition to like writing a movie or writing a TV show.
Yeah.
Or like different, but I feel like I'll never stop doing content.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
feel like
but it
it'd be
just
weird.
evolves.
Yeah, it'd
There's
be
some
weird
people
if I
that
stopped.
probably feel that way.
Like this stuff, I feel like I could do this shit. For the next
Podcasts you
10
can do
years.
forever.
Podcast is
That's
different,
what's
bro.
great about the
We're
pod
sitting here
too.
chilling, talking.
It's amazing.
It's the best. It is literally the best.
Yeah, no, I think with the Jesse thing too is like it's obviously just a totally different situation than Bob, where there's no, I don't know if there's bad blood between me and Bob, but like the Jesse thing was kind of like a mutual separation, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I remember.
And I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think that like, you know, people will say like, you know, Nelk's not the same without Jesse, and like I would agree with that. You know, like no one can ever like. I think like what me and Jesse did was like, it's fucking unheard of. You know, like what we built together even before we met Steve. I think Steve joined at like, I don't know what he joined at, but it's got to be a few mil.
Yeah,
you know,
2
like
years.
we went from fucking like broke to like successful.
Yeah. Well, dude,
together. Like
I mean,
it's insane.
This is the
When
same.
did Jesse join the channel? How many subs were you at?
So when I first met Jesse, I was at, so I had started the channel, right? And we were making videos, blah, blah, blah. And then I kind of started to take it more seriously. This when I like dropped out of school. And I was at 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I was
Yeah.
doing some of the pranks, like we had done the like McDonald's one. That one's like funny. And then Jesse had hit me up on like Facebook. And he used to be on an MTV show called Careless Teens.
Yeah.
He actually was on an MTV show in Canada. So he DM'd me and said like, yo man, like I'd love to like shoot some stuff together, blah blah blah. He pitched me a few ideas, and then one day we like met up and we shot it. It was like a "You Lit Me on Fire" prank. So he said he knew how to put gasoline on someone's arm, and then like we could like light it on fire without like injuring them and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so he would like go up beside someone and then put the gas on his arm, and I'd light his arm on fire, and then he would like blame the person like sitting beside him. Like, what the fuck? You lit me on
That's
fire.
pretty funny.
It's so reckless back then, dude. I love that.
It was crazy, bro.
Wait,
yeah.
Was there any practice, or did you just trust his knowledge on lighting you on fire and you just ran it?
I think I can't remember if I got lit on fire. No, we tried it out. It's safe though. We wore like 3 sweaters or like 4 sweaters.
And you're
just
patting it out?
Yeah.
Fuck, where's that footage
This is
at?
hilarious.
It's on YouTube.
I want to see this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could watch it.
We should see if we can pop that
Dude,
up.
I mean, I think it's important for people to understand that, and you said it a little bit earlier. It would never be the same without him. But the reality is this: like, it's just like an artist. You think about everyone's like, oh, I want the old Kanye, the old Drake, whatever.
Just
It's
go
like
back, Gabe. Just go back.
you can't make the same content forever. Like, just naturally as a
No.
human, you have
But-
to evolve and things change, and like it has to evolve.
What happened after that video?
I wanted to go to LA.
Yeah.
So we were already going, and then we just asked Jesse. We're like, "Yo, do you want to come with us? Like, let's film. Let's try to just do YouTube shit, you know?"
Yeah.
So he had said yes. So I pretty much saved up money. Like I worked at a golf course like all summer.
I remember this
and
story.
just fucking saved up money, and then we moved out to LA and we started like filming, doing the pranks. And this is when pranks were like really popular. and we hit a few like viral videos. We did the 7 ways to compliment boobs. I don't know if you've seen that one.
No.
Where you're like, nice rack. And then the person behind's holding like a rack.
Yeah, it's classic.
And then obviously the Coke prank.
That was one of the biggest pranks.
That's our most viewed video.
Yeah.
We did that. But I think, yeah, and that shit was crazy. Like, you know, we started popping off slowly and stuff like that. And we were going back and forth to Canada too. So, because we didn't have visas. So we're pretty much 6 months in LA, 6 months Canada. Like going back to our parents' house too, right? Because we couldn't afford still to live by ourselves.
When you were in LA, wasn't there a time where you were staying with like the FaZe guys and stuff like that?
That was after.
After.
Yeah, so
yeah, wait, you gotta tell us what point are you at? How many subs are you at this point?
At this point, fuck, we're probably under 100K when we went to LA.
Fuck, bro, it's a journey.
Years ago,
going.
too.
Yeah,
years ago. This is fucking 6, 7.
What do you think it is? 2018?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Search up when the Coke prank was uploaded.
Yeah, I've been doing fucking YouTube for like 8, 9 years now. It's fucking been forever, dude.
I know some people are like, you guys blew up quick. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, it's always, but it's always you see it now. That's why they just see it now. And they go, oh, they're popular.
2015.
Yeah.
That's when we uploaded it. So probably 7, 8 years, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I started end of 14. Holy shit.
And yeah, we were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then this was before the Cloud House. And I think one thing that, and we were doing like crazy pranks at this time too, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm 19, 20, like I don't give a fuck. I was not scared of getting arrested one single bit.
Yeah.
You know, like we felt like invincible, I think.
What was the craziest one you ran at that point?
I feel like the Coke one was the craziest prank, dude. They were in Mexico, like pretending they had Coke. Like,
yeah, I mean that's fucking nuts. But anything else that like didn't go as viral or didn't air?
I could just
KFC
here, I guess.
Because the level of savagery was for sure different back then.
Oh, I mean, just on YouTube in general, like what they allowed was completely different back then. And this would have been around the same time, like pranks were probably the most popular thing on YouTube too.
What were you doing at this point?
I was doing fitness shit, straight up, just like workout videos, like teaching people how to fucking work out. I was training Fusi Tube and shit. Like,
I gotta keep.
That's how I got started on YouTube.
You pay me my 1,000?
I didn't pay you anything. I haven't looked at my phone yet. Still.
I mean, just a bunch of shit. Like we were doing all the like. This is like during like all the fake employee pranks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like fake Walmart, fake Starbucks, and all the college videos, like dropping out of college. Like this is one big college, you know, we were like 21, whatever, all that type of shit. But I think, yeah, like when you think of Nelk, like me and Steiny were saying, like, and I was telling you, it's like Nelk is like partying and drinking, or no, first Nelk is pranks.
Yeah.
And then drinking and partying and traveling. That's kind of what, when we really got big, is like that's what it always was, you know? Even when me and Jesse were in the car, like roadieing around and stuff, like we were drinking, we were partying, we were doing pranks.
Yeah.
And I think the first thing that really started to affect him, and this is like a long time ago too, it's not really anything recent.
Jesse.
Yeah, I think was like, and it even became more difficult for me, was the pranks. Right, because you're doing these savage ass videos and you're always trying to like one up yourself every single week, every single time too, right? And there was a video we did in Toronto, and we got arrested for it. It was pretty stupid. I could tell you. Yeah, so it's always the pranks that are like the most harmless ones that you get arrested for. All the savage ones you never get arrested for. So we had like 10 pizza boxes like this, like taped up, and then we were just going to people's doors and being like, "Hey, did you order pizza?" It's literally stupid, right? Like it's not even that funny.
How would you get arrested for that?
So the lady had come out of her house, like she chased us out after, and she was flipping out on us, like screaming at us, going crazy, like what the fuck? Blah,
because
blah,
you
blah,
knocked
blah,
on her
blah.
door and said,
yeah, but what happens when they say I didn't order the pizzas? You just keep going?
Yeah, we just keep going. We're just like, oh, like it wasn't anything crazy though. But then she had come out. She saw that we were filming, so she's like, she snapped and gave this crazy reaction. And at the time, I had this business card from this barber in my wallet, and it was like sitting on the like cup holder, and it said George Hennon on it. So she I guess she saw that the business card, and she's like, I know who you are, George Hennon.
What?
And it became it became a huge meme. Yeah, like it became the biggest. All the OGs are laughing right now. It became the biggest meme on our channel. And like we made like a beat with it. Like, I know who you are, George Hennon. George
Well,
Hennon.
you had a fucking beat?
And we made like shirts with it and shit, like missing. And there was this whole thing like, yo, who's George Hennon? Who's George Hennon?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And
it
then
was a barber.
It was a barber.
Okay.
And I actually didn't know that the business card was in my wallet for the longest time. I thought she just
So
said
you was
George
like,
Hennon.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is George Hennon? And then so we kind of made it a meme. And then but in the video, we blurred her license plate, we blurred her address, we blurred her face. Like, we completely protected her identity. But somehow fans still found out where she lived. And they started calling her in the middle of the night. And, like, some people even showed up to her house.
They're like, George Hennon.
I think it was just kids down the fucking street, to be honest. But anyways, they charged us with criminal harassment and, like, mischief over $5,000.
So did the cops come to your house?
So the cops called us. And they basically said, hey, like, come turn yourselves in, or like, you're being charged. Like, come turn yourselves in, or, you know, we're going to come get you guys. It's going to go better if you come turn yourselves in. So we went and we turned ourselves in. And
you guys both got arrested?
We both got arrested, yeah. And it was, so they took us to, like, it was downtown Toronto too. So we're from Mississauga. Mississauga probably would have been a little lighter.
Yeah.
But it was like downtown Toronto. It was pretty scary from what I remember.
And then you had to pay that money? Both you guys had to split it, or?
Well, then we had to get lawyers. And if you guys know anything about court cases, it's not fucking 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. This shit takes a fucking at least a year.
Yeah.
Anytime you get a charge, it's gonna take at least a year, right? So we're dealing with this all year, and now we have this charge.
Yeah.
And I think we were facing up to like a few months in prison, right?
The fuck?
And no matter what, because this lady was also like a rich ass doctor too. She's a female. She's like a doctor.
Oh, she was pressing the issue.
Oh yeah. 100%. Like, you could tell she had some pull with the police. So we're like, fuck, you know, we didn't really know it was gonna go down and shit.
Yeah.
So that, I think after that was one thing that I think, you know, it caused me stress.
It's actually kind of impressive because there's a lot of people that probably would have quit at that point.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, my mentality back then was like, I'd rather fucking go to jail than fucking fail this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I was all in it. Like, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, let's post the video that we got arrested and let's keep going.
Yeah.
That was my mindset.
So what happened after all the lawyer fees? You guys just were like, all right, let's...
That case was still going on, but then we also had to keep going to the States.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So every time we were at the border, the charge would pop up.
Wow.
Yeah.
And, like, I know that, like, obviously caused us a lot of anxiety, too. And it was, like, one time they almost didn't let us in. Like, they questioned us for, like, an hour. And then it was up to one guy. Like, the guy's like, all right. He's like, bro, like, you just make the call. And the guy's like, all right, like, go.
Fuck it.
And that was, like,
that's pretty crazy that they let you travel. They'll usually take your passport.
Yeah. I mean, but we couldn't stay in Canada because we would have been fucked, right? Like, we had to go back to LA.
When Canada's like extra strict with stuff, apparently.
Well, this was the U.S. government, though.
Oh, okay.
Coming into the country with a
to Canada, I'm just saying, like, this whole passing and going in and out.
So then we're going back and forth still, like, you know, traveling with the charge. And then we beat that one. We got it dropped. We both had to do 150 hours of community service at a food bank. I mean, this was the real kicker. After that was then, because time goes on, we're crushing it, traveling, doing the same shit. And then he got arrested in Ohio.
I remember that.
So what he did for that one is, this one's hilarious too. We dressed him up in a white suit and poured a bunch of fake blood on him. And then he had a shovel, and he went into the bookstore and said, is there any books for how to bury bodies for dummies? Right? And then I guess a bunch of people laughed. Like, we weren't even getting good reactions. Like, people didn't believe it. They're like, haha, like, you're kidding, right? But I think a bystander saw it or something, like probably some nosy Karen or some shit, and she called the cops.
Yeah, of course.
And then we're chilling out, vlogging with like a few fans, like giving out merch and stuff, and fucking like 6 cruisers pull up.
And I mean, imagine getting fooled by that too, though.
Oh shit. Huh?
Like, you have to be a Karen to, like,
I just
actually believe that and call.
I just wonder what that phone call was like. There's a man with blood all over him saying
in a
he's
shovel,
murdered a body.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
I know.
So did they pull up like guns drawn then?
No, they pulled up and they're like, oh, like, what's going on here, blah blah blah, and we basically told them like, yo, it's just a joke, blah blah blah.
Is this in Toronto or in California?
Or
Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
You gotta pay attention. You get it next time.
No, there's a lot.
No, I
Just shut the fuck up, bro.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, yeah.
Shut up. Okay,
I
go ahead,
apologize.
Kyle. Sorry to have this.
Just
nuisance.
listen
What's
to
the,
story.
what's the comment
Guy
for that
shows up in
now,
his PJs.
Steiny
No.
should just sit back and let Brad do the whole interview.
Just listen. Just listen. If you
No,
listen,
I'm saying
you
that's
got
what
it.
they're commenting.
Yeah.
Yo, sorry, dude. Dude, I love you, bro.
Nah.
How does this make you feel?
Pay me my money.
Hey, how does this make you feel?
Sad.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to this story. This is interesting. So when
Columbus,
did you
so
start?
6 people pulled up and they're like, yeah, we told them that was just a joke.
Yeah.
And they were very pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I guess it was, I don't know. They said it was inducing panic. And I think like even like a helicopter had come and shit. Like they took obviously they took the threat really seriously.
Yeah.
Like they thought it was a real thing. They thought there was a murderer there.
Yeah.
So like they took him away right on the spot.
Oh, he must have been stressing.
Bro.
Yeah.
In Columbus, Ohio.
Did they see
too.
the cameras or
Apparently,
not?
apparently the area that he was arrested was like one of the worst areas too. One of the worst like jails to go to.
Yeah.
And he was in there overnight, and then
They were like, "Don't drop the soap or what?"
I don't know. They just took him away. I was
Yeah,
shocked.
it's funny for you because you're gonna fucking flourish in jail.
I would do well, dude.
You're gonna get dapped up and
They'd be like,
fucking
"Yo,
probably
that's
run
that
it.
guy."
Yeah, lucky fuck.
Got any drugs?
Wait, so is he goes to jail solo? No one else gets in trouble?
No. Yeah, they took him, and
So he
then,
comes out then, and he's like,
So he
"Dude,
was
fuck
in
this
there
shit."
for like a night or some shit.
Yeah.
We had to like get him a lawyer. Like I was making calls, fucking got him a lawyer and shit, and we met up with the guy, and he got Jesse out the next morning. And then after that, I really noticed like, all right, clear, like obviously too, right? Like
Yeah. he wants to go to
after
jail.
that, we don't have visas too, so he's basically in the States. He didn't know if he was gonna get deported or what was gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was like a big moment. After that, I don't think he was enjoying doing the pranks as much, right? And like this is like still primetime savagery Nelk, you know?
Yeah.
Like I just remember kind of after that, it seemed really tough for him to like kind of participate in like a lot of the pranks that we were doing, you know?
Yeah,
Like I
it makes
remember
sense.
some of them like a fake pilot one. Like I don't think he was even down to be a part of that at all. Like that's where we dressed up as pilots and like went in the airport and like pretended to drink. It's fucked, bro. Like it was fucked
you know why
shit.
that one's fucked? Because federal laws are like really serious
Bro,
when you're in an
that
airport.
one's
It's federal.
fucked.
It's like,
Dude, that one's fucked.
yeah, you're really because you can like not. They can put you on a
Who
no-fly
did that
list
one? Then?
forever.
Just you or
Me, Steve, and I think Danny Mullen.
Steve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
But we didn't go past security, so we stayed in the general area.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like it's still fucked though, bro.
Yeah.
That like I don't know how we had the ball. That's fucked.
Who came up with that one?
I don't know. Probably comments. Like do fake pilot.
Yeah.
Right?
No, for real.
At this time too, we were still going back to Canada, back and forth, and this charge was now showing up on his thing, and stuff like that. And we were also applying for visas at the same time. So, I think after that arrest was when it was really like, kind of tough for him to do the pranks. And I think slowly, you know, he would try to do it, but I think just like. I just think that it was too much of a risk for him, you know. I think he always wanted to see himself living in the United States too. So
Yeah,
to
imagine he got banned.
I think it's open. It's not. Oh, goddamn. Look, I step on. Thank you, Marty. No, let's go. You are? Okay. Gracias. Oh. Troy. Who? Yeah, he been acting real dumb.
Entonces dije, ok, vení acá.
I'm trying to find my fucking flippers.
No, cara, porque se fue para hacia vos y dije la concha de tu madre.
picture of the ducks.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Yeah, leave it open. I'm gonna take a picture real quick. Hey, Rory. Rory. Rolls Royce. Francesco. Show ass over here. Sleep on. Never fucking touch that burger. Go. Die playing with my birds on. Go. Die. Jazz dog. You gonna die. 150 shooters in Atlanta. Playing with my birds.
Yeah. To risk that and fuck that up, I think was something that just wasn't really, down to do.
Did you guys ever think about changing up the content?
We did. I mean, we tried. We had like a moment where we were like kind of doing like skits and stuff like that. And, like, obviously, when Nelk became really big is when we did more vlog too.
Sure.
But people want to see pranks. They still want to see pranks. But yeah, we tried doing skits like a little bit.
Yeah.
And like people did not fuck with that really.
Yeah.
Like one episode I remember was like I renamed it to "This Video Sucks Horn."
Yeah.
It's still the title. It's called "This Video Sucks Horn." It's the worst video on our channel.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
It's funny. I remember that. I remember when they were like starting to fucking just be like, "Fuck this, you suck. We want pranks."
The video's garbage. Like if you watch the video, it's so bad. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking, but
you also gotta try shit though too.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's kind of funny now.
So where was the relationship at that point when the skits you started changing or trying to?
That was when we had moved into our first LA house officially, which was the Fredonia house. That first house. So that's when we had moved into there. And that's when we hired like more editors because we were doing every week.
Yeah, I remember.
We hired like 3 editors. And we had like 20 people living in that house.
I remember that.
Like there was one room with like 6 people. It was like a complete fucking like Nelk shit show frat house.
Yeah.
Like it was a complete dump. Like
funny
boxes everywhere, fucking clothes, like darts, beers, fucking.
Yeah,
like,
place was a shit.
It was an absolute dump.
This is after you guys lived at my house for like a month.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is before we moved in. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Who all lived there? Kyle, Steve, and Jesse.
At my house?
Yeah.
It was just Kyle and Steve.
Nice.
Jesse, Jesse was always, he just kind of always, to me, felt somewhat like
So
distant.
I think why he didn't come for that was because of his charge.
Yeah. He was still in Canada, right?
I think his charge, like, so then once you get your charge, once you beat the case, then you got to get your charge wiped. Otherwise, it still shows up, right?
Cleared, yeah.
So he had beat it, but then it wasn't officially wiped. And I guess he didn't really feel comfortable. He didn't want a chance crossing the border, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's in Canada at this point.
This is 2 years ago.
So I kind of...
That's funny,
like,
you know why?
I had to go and kind of keep the uploads going, right?
I just remember, at the same time was happening is you and Steve went on Bob's podcast.
Oh, yeah, with the 905 shit.
Yeah. This was at that same time, right when you moved into Fredonia.
He was really a guy, if you know Jesse, that like he likes his alone time and he likes his space. And like he just likes to he likes to mellow out and chill and be alone when he's not working, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that house was just like way too chaotic as well for him. And I think he had made plans to like maybe move out and like kind of live on his own.
Yeah.
At the same time that we're living in the house, I think this is when Jesse he kind of slowly stopped like coming out with us at night and stuff like that. And like stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember.
And then that's when he like made the decision to like go completely sober.
Yeah.
So which again, like that's like an individual choice, and like I think it's great that he like decided to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing I can really say about that. But when he decided to go sober was kind of the time that we were working on Happy Dad.
Right.
So at that point, like I kind of knew, like, damn, like he's not. I knew he wasn't going to be able to, obviously, do the things that me and Steve are now doing.
You couldn't sustain it.
Well, there's no way he could be involved in, doing all the stuff for Happy Dad that me and Steve are doing right now.
Going
like,
to
it's
liquor
crazy.
stores,
Like
club appearances,
going to
shit
liquor
like that.
stores, doing tastings, like pulling up at bars 3 nights in a row.
You literally can't do it if you're sober.
Like it's not a place that
You wanna be if you're
someone
sober.
that you don't it's not somewhere you want to be around when you're sober.
Yeah.
Right? So we kind of started doing the Happy Dad stuff, and we launched Happy Dad. And me and Steve started doing all the stuff, like the bars, and when you own an alcohol company, there's drinking involved, you know? And sometimes it's not always it's not always something I want to do either, too. You know, like sometimes it literally is work.
Yeah.
So I obviously totally get why Jesse couldn't really like be a part of that, you know. And I think at that same time too, yeah, I think he just realized like, yo, I'm not really happy doing all the stuff that's like required to with the Nelk lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You know, people grow.
Yeah. So
Fucking
I think
evolve.
Well, dude, I think the lifestyle for a lot of people would be tough.
Yeah.
You gotta be cut some type of way to do this shit, bro.
Without a doubt. That's the thing we're saying, like the fast pacedness of it, like regardless. I don't think that Jesse couldn't necessarily do it. I just think his like these goals or things he wanted in his life started to like not align with it. I think he could still do it if he wanted to.
I think he was just fed up with like even, and then we went to South America. We did like a big kind of like we did Europe.
Yeah.
And he decided that like he wasn't gonna go on that trip.
Yeah.
You know, obviously like just after being sober too, I guess it was just, I don't know, it was just too much for him, right? I can't really speak on exactly how he was feeling.
Yeah.
But I just noticed that he just didn't really want any part of like the Nelk videos.
Yeah.
He wasn't enjoying it anymore. And I think he kind of pushed himself to the limit. So he kind of wanted to he decided he wanted to kind of help more with the merch and like doing the designs and stuff like that. So he did that for a little bit, and then that's when he launched his own channel, Shithole.
Shithole, I remember.
And that started kind of as like behind the scenes of what he was doing with the merch and stuff like that, kind of like a reality show type vibe. And then he kind of switched it up into more like an MTV punked type style show with like more production and pranks and stuff like that.
Did he ever ask you for input or advice on that kind of stuff, or was it just completely?
Yeah,
Okay.
like especially at the beginning, like helping with like, oh, what's the title gonna be for the first video and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Helping it launch it a little bit, but it was mostly him. But he did ask me for some advice.
Makes sense.
Did you know it was gonna go in this direction? Like, ultimately, he's gonna do his thing. You were gonna do yours.
I mean,
at the end of the day, the Nelk show had to go on, right?
Yeah, I think he was just really focused. Like, he was really happy and he was really focused doing like the Shithole show, and it seemed to me like he was like just way happier doing that.
That's great.
You know, like there was no traveling, there's no drinking, it was on his time, it was on his schedule. He could kind of sustain like a healthy lifestyle and also kind of do the content that he wanted to do as well.
Right.
You know, yeah, I think he saw like his future like being more in that style and like that lifestyle.
I mean, it makes sense, dude.
Yeah, it does.
It's the shit's not for everyone all the time forever.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like we were talking earlier, like you may even evolve into something else where like maybe you're not doing the same things that you've always done. Because I was always curious, like to me it looked like Nelk, the concept of it, like the group and the videos, the style, like the banter stuff, it could continue to be like not necessarily a network, but like a continuation. Like there could be another group that continues that kind of style if it had some sort of like maybe direction. I always considered you the guy that like maybe you'd just be like directing the next group of guys who could continue that. And I've always been curious, I always wanted to ask you this. Or do you think when you stop doing it, it's done?
I don't know. I think it's just kind of evolving now too, to where, I don't know. I think we can kind of, it just might be less uploads, because now I'm at that point now where it's like, I don't want to just like rush to put out like a shitty video. I feel like we've done our time with every week. Like we're trying to put out as many YouTube videos as we can, obviously.
Right.
You know? Love making videos, but I think now it's more just like kind of like our life, as well as some pranks and some trolling.
Yeah.
And I think we're always gonna live a pretty crazy life, and I'm always gonna still enjoy doing some type of pranks.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do, even now I'm in the same position that Jesse was. Is like, bro, I don't have the balls that I used to do with like these crazy ass pranks, right? Yeah. Like I look back at what we used to do and I'm like, dude, the shit me and Jesse were doing before, and even when Steve joined, was fucked. Like,
Well, dude, can you think of any creator who's doing the same thing they were doing 10 years ago?
But yeah, that's also the moral of the story. Is like you also can't, even the platforms itself, I don't even think they allow certain things to be on the platform like they used to.
Yeah,
like
it's always going to change at some point.
It's all evolving. That's this whole thing. I mean, this whole thing is living, right? Like social media is still so brand new as a whole.
Yeah.
So it's like but I guess I meant like
where you're not involved anymore.
Yeah, or like, would you like consider something
I don't.
completely?
It'd be a tough choice to let someone else upload on the Nelk channel.
Yeah.
Like I would. That shit's my baby, right?
You have to move involved somehow, but maybe
I would
even
probably
as
make
directing.
a different channel for them or some shit.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean?
So you let it die then.
I mean, why?
If it had to die.
Yeah, but I mean, you could take 6 months off and drop a fucking banger video.
It's true.
Right? Like,
But I mean, like when you're 35.
You could still make videos.
Still do
when
the
you're
podcast.
35.
Of course, a podcast. I'm saying that's separate. I'm saying Nelk and the concept of Nelk.
You're
what
still
Nelk.
uploading on Bradley fucking your
It's true,
4
I am
channels.
33. Yeah,
But
I mean,
who
I
knows?
love
Where
this
am I
shit.
going to be when I'm 35? Maybe Happy Dad's like fucking one of the biggest alcohol brands, and like my life is still going to be.
You can
like,
still do whatever you want.
Crazy,
yeah.
right? Like I'm
Yeah.
sure we're still going to be going to fucking UFC fights and
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And I think you just film that, and I think you just kind of evolve it too, right?
Yeah.
Especially with the pod, we're going to be meeting cool people all the time, and that's the way I see it. I see it as just you're kind of uploading a little less, and you're only putting out kind of what you want.
Yeah, I mean, social media is so cool because it's like it literally can grow with you, and your audience can grow with you, and then you could even, I mean, even.
Well, you know what, too? We're talking about it. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm
That's
going
fine.
to.
It's fine.
But like, even look at we talked about Mr. Beast YouTube Shorts becoming so big. Like that means maybe you don't have to film as much content. Make it easier on yourself.
Yeah, and also even Mr. Beast, we're talking about.
I'm
that
excited
whole,
about that.
That 18 plus thing. Obviously, it's not a real thing, but like even Mr. Beast at some point, like we were talking about his evolving. Like he's not going to film that same exact thing forever, right? It's going to evolve.
Our shit's already totally different. Yeah, if you go back to the shit that was 6
Yeah.
years ago, like it was completely different.
It has
you know?
to. That's the
and
point.
I love the old shit. Like I'm with the OG fans. Like when I go back and watch that shit, I'm like, damn, that shit is fucking
Funny
jokes.
as
bro.
fuck, yeah.
But I also personally love our new shit too.
Yeah.
I just think it's two totally different things.
Yeah.
But I think at that point too, when it was clear to me that Jesse was not happy being involved in Nelk, that's when me and him started talking about things and him saying like, I'm kind of down to like officially like exit.
Yeah.
So we pretty much agreed on a number, and that was it.
Yeah.
We pretty much agreed on a number, and he basically got a fat check.
Chilling.
And
can you say what that number is?
No, I'm not gonna say it. But and then he also owns like.
Well, I got
leverage guy over here.
Yeah,
Angle.
I understand.
Angle.
No, I'm not gonna say that. And he also owns a huge piece of Happy Dad too.
Oh, that's that.
So that's like in a few years too, if that does sell, or whatever we decide to do with that, like that's another. Yeah, but I think he posted on his social media, and he pretty much said like, yo, like I enjoyed it, like I loved it, and for me it's just I get where he's coming from too, like I totally understand, because there's times to me where I'm like, bro, like I don't want to do this sometimes,
I've woken up a few times.
Like it's just like did, and like that's another that'd be dead too. Say that.
You said,
and that was it. Yeah. We pretty much agreed on a number, and he basically got a fat check.
Chilling.
And
can you say what that number is?
No, I'm not gonna say it. But and then he also owns like.
Well, I got
leverage guy over here.
Yeah,
Angle.
I understand.
Angle.
No, I'm not gonna say that. And he also owns a huge piece of Happy Dad too.
Oh, that's that.
So that's like in a few years too, if that does sell. Like it's just like
been like, how the fuck have you done this for so long? I used to do it.
Yeah, but I don't want to sound like a pussy, like complaining about it, because I know everyone fucking works hard. Everyone has to fucking work. But just like anything else, it's 95% fun, and then there's that 5% where it's like, fuck, man, like this is not fun. And it's like shit like the Bob shit for me, or like other drama, dumb shit like that, or like it's always the shit that you never signed up for that comes with it. That it's like, this is part of the game, bro.
Well, I've talked about it before, and it's relevant. People only see what they're given, right? But there's so much more behind the scenes that happens. It's just like it's a part of this whole thing. And it's also like everything in life is not. We talked earlier. It's not supposed to be easy. That's not the stuff that's gonna make you better. Like the gym is a great example. Like I said, it's hard. You get better. This stuff, like you deal with stuff, you get better. All this stuff is supposed to be challenging. Like, but you're right. I mean, I think people are fed this idea that, if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life, and I think that's absolutely bullshit. because I do believe like I'd rather be doing something that I love my entire life and that feeling like work even when it needs to be or because it has to be versus doing something that I don't love. But I think people have this idea that they're going to stop working, but it's also not true because no matter what, like if it revolves around like money and other people, like you have to make things work. You have to like continue to go, and it's tough sometimes.
Yeah,
Especially with people, it's tough.
There's ups and downs in everything you do.
Absolutely.
I
And
think
it's accepting that.
I
It's
honestly
important.
like admire, like I think that took like a lot of fucking courage for him to like step away.
For sure.
Like to really like put yourself first before like.
And there's also uncertainty in
this game, like, you know, but like to be able to be like, you know what, like I'm done, I'm not happy doing this.
Yeah.
And like not have that FOMO of like, oh fuck, like are they gonna do this without me, or are they gonna do this and that? But so I admire like his courage to just kind of be like, yo, like I'm gonna live my life the way that like I want to live my life, and I'm not gonna let like comments or fucking people's opinions get in the way with that. You know.
Good for him. I agree.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard, bro.
Because I think too, one thing I want to say is like people think that we're making all this money too, but me and Jesse personally the whole time, there's money that goes into the Nelk account, and then there's money that goes into your personal account.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So that was the other thing too, is me and Jesse weren't personally cashing out like everyone thinks we were.
Yeah, I get it.
The amount of money we were spending on videos and everything was just like money in, money out.
I totally get this. Like my money.
It's
all
fucked,
in.
right? Like I don't think we took money out of the company for like a year and a half once. Besides a little salary, like no merch commissions, no nothing. Like, and I think whatever he does next is gonna be be good. He's a very creative guy.
Yeah, he's super creative.
He's a smart guy.
Funny motherfucker.
Funny guy, yeah. Like just, you know, Nelk will never be the same without Jesse, right?
Yeah.
Like he was a fucking. It was me and him that pretty much.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to.
I mean,
no.
To his credit too, like I gotta say, I didn't even really know him that well because when I joined, you guys were kind of doing your own thing, but because of him, we're able to do this too. So appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, all this is like I said, different phases.
Yeah.
It's dope as fuck. I'd love to. Honestly, I want to have him on my podcast and talk to him now. This whole thing made me think about it.
I think that'd be good. Yeah, I think the reason I just always thought it'd be good to just not. I mean, I said what I could, but obviously I can't speak on what he was
For sure.
going through, right?
Yeah.
I can't speak on it. I can only kind of say what I witnessed and what I was going through too as well. You know, those pranks, and it was the Nelk lifestyle.
Yeah, I remember.
It's not fucking easy sometimes, bro. Like it's nonstop, right?
No, I mean, yeah, especially when you're getting fucked with. Not that easy.
I don't know. Was that like a you're the only one getting fucked with thing, or I don't know if you remember the like 2 years of Steve calling me a drug dealer, and
well, no, I'm relating to you.
Joke. I mean,
I'm relating to you.
Are you?
You know what I went through,
okay?
Right?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah,
I've been there.
I think we got to do like we got to do like a full like Nelk reunion one day.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. You think you'll ever do a video again? You and Jesse?
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously down. I think that. Yeah, I think like I said, I messaged Jesse and I think he's just chilling, bro. Like
you gotta
maybe
I think
more.
But imagine though, like just content wise to fans, imagine like we did like just one more road trip. Like, dude,
just one.
They would
just
love
one.
that shit, bro. That'd be insane.
MTV Pat.
Yeah, dude, that'd be lit.
Pat, I miss Pat.
I
too.
love Pat.
Pat's a beauty.
He's always so nice, man. He's always in my DMs like, yo, you're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Pat's a beauty. He's a really, really good guy.
Yeah, man. But I think it's just, I think there's got to be something at some point to have some sort of like little reunion thing. I think it'd be fire.
I think the bottom line is just like, yo, this even like people behind the scenes and too, like this lifestyle, bro, is not for everyone.
No.
Yeah.
You know?
I think people, like I said, people just have a different perception of it because they just see it, what it looks like, and like we're on camera and it looks easy. We're sitting on couches. Obviously, like this is probably the easiest content I've ever done, just because I'm naturally like I guess a talker. But all this other stuff, man, like there's how many trips and how many bus rides, how many car rides to go shoot that. Like I remember when we got chased out of that bowling alley, and a guy came out with a gun, and we're like everyone's ducking in the fucking car because we're not trying to get fucking clipped, like. Bro, that was insane.
Insane.
Like we went to that alley.
Where was that?
It was in the middle of nowhere, in like in a place. It was
Idaho?
It was in Idaho. It was in Idaho in a place where like.
Was that where Drewski was there too?
Drewski was there, but he wasn't with us on this at this portion.
Yeah.
Salim was in there.
He stayed the fuck home.
Yeah. No, he was smart for that. And all I know is we're in there, and Salim like he's how he does his like stone face shit, and the person's like get the fuck out of here. And then I just remember at one point. They're like, I'll fucking kill you. And then, like, they started pulling guns out. We're literally, like, pulling guns out.
bowlers don't fuck around.
And also I remember later on,
Bowlers
like people
willing to
were saying where
slide.
we were, and they're like, "Yo, you guys were gonna get murdered and buried. Like that place in Idaho was not a place where like people would really just kill you. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
so it was so sketchy.
Bowlers are strapped up.
Bro, I remember literally hopping in a van with
no security at that point.
I don't think
We
I think
did, but like we're not.
gonna
It's
do?
not going to be a
Fucking get in a gunfight?
a shootout
No,
over a fucking bowling lane.
I don't
no,
know.
bro. Like it was like a whole bowling alley was like, we're gonna kill you.
Oh, it was all the bowlers
it
against
was
you guys.
They were like it was like a little bowling clique, and they were like, "Oh, you fucking with us? We're all gonna just get our guns and kill you." I'm not playing. Like they were like, "We're gonna kill you," and then we're running out. And I'm not kidding. Salim and Jay are like, we're jumping in the car and like we're head down trying to drive away, and Adrian's driving.
Damn.
Like, dude, that is people you wouldn't know it, like, cause you'd only see what we saw on camera, and it was this bowling alley thing, and I think there was a clip somewhere, but that's fucking stressful. I remember I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, that was a time when I was
you
like,
had your filmer there.
yeah, bro, we were like, what the fuck's happening?
Has there ever been times when you personally were like, fuck, man, I just want to like
As
pack
far
it
as
in?
as far as this content?
No, just in general.
Well, yeah, I was there. There was a time earlier I was talking when you went up to the bathroom when I was getting a lot of shit on the internet for like, you know, this kind of negative talk from someone just spewing some bullshit story just to make me look bad. And I remember for like 2 years after, I want to say a year after that, I was almost like, because I kept seeing these same bullshit comments, people calling me a snake and all this shit. And I remember being like, man, fuck these people. Like, I've been, for years prior to this, all I did was good and put good content and information and talked about my life, and people just flipped on me like that because they heard a story. And I remember being like really resentful to that, where I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore. I got resentful to the audience. And then a part of me just like, I just filmed videos just because I knew that I had to, but I didn't really want to. So I did kind of disconnect from it at a point, and then I kind of fell in love with it again. I would say like maybe 2 years fully after that point. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to let it go.
It's not fun when you're like about to post a video, or you know you have to post a video, and you're just like scared there's going to be a bunch of like negative comments on
bro.
it.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what like takes the fun out of it for me too. It's like you're like scared to post.
Yeah. I
Right.
felt that, man. That was a crazy time in my life for sure. But it's all learning. Like I said, like people who just continue to thrive are the people who just continue to fucking do it and fucking find the way, and they keep going, they change
agree.
direction. Too, man, like just in this setting, I wouldn't have as much
the law of attraction and speaking words and shit. Like, bro, I feel like a lot of that shit put a dark cloud on Reese head. You feel what I'm saying? That Grim Reaper shit, you know, because people started to be scared of him. You feel me? Like, the industry started to be scared of him. And I feel like, I don't know, it's just like certain shit that you speak is like, not people, even his ops, even though like he a street nigga, folks a real street nigga, he wasn't really tripping, he was in the streets, he wasn't ducking no action. But just the fact that you said he the Grim Reaper, anything around him, he just own that. Now other niggas mad, like, hell no, he can't have that name. He can't have that name, be the toughest motherfucker in the city, hell no. I hate him. That's what I'm talking about.
No, all right, that's a valid point. So, all right, so let me also attack it this way, right? The reasons why I ever gave anybody a nickname.
Yeah.
I was like, keep in mind, I'm from Jersey. I never lived that life, period. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying music. Like, everybody loves music that talks about certain
the
shit.
shit was creative though, bro. It's like,
hold on, I'm gonna tell you why I did it though. I'm gonna tell you why I did it because there was satire with it. I'm gonna tell you why I did it. I remember kind of like getting into the culture. I'm like, yo, these niggas is calling themselves savages, bro. Like, you know what a savage is? Yo, a savage is, by definition, real talk. Y'all ever Google savage? They're calling themselves savages and demons. You know what a demon is? Nigga, I wrote the definition down. I came with cue cards just for you, my nigga. I have to read out.
We got Buck and the police officer. She
nigga,
said something. We all in the book.
Hold on.
She said, yeah, these savage beasts right here. We like, bro, what the fuck
nigga,
you just called?
Wait, where's my fucking cue card? Nigga,
I need to know the definition though. That.
Hold on. Wait, I got my phone. I'm gonna Google this bitch right now. Yo, if I read you the definition of a demon and a savage, these are the first things. By the way, 2 years ago, you and Dirk made a song called Chirac Demons. I want to read your definition. I gotta read your definition. This is why, like, again, y'all on some colloquial shit, y'all might use that term for different shit. When people hear,
go ahead.
I'm reading. A demon is a evil spirit or devil.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a hold on. An evil spirit or devil, especially one thought of to possess a person or act as a tormentor in hell. Nigga, a demon. If someone says I'm a demon, I'm thinking me calling you the Grim Reaper. Like, at least I'm saying you're the demon just getting other niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what a savage? I know it off the top of my head. A savage is a animal that is fierce, uncontrolled, and prone to violence. So when I see y'all were referring to yourself, and you know most of the early terminology was saying that, I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, they gotta be
out like t-shirts.
There was so me, and by the way, I'm not saying I'm right. So by the way, I'm also here to take accountability too. I started looking at shit. I said, yo, there gotta be levels to the savagery and the demonic shit.
But it is.
That's why I said there was a Grim Reaper. Now, granted.
It was creative though. What you did, it was creative. You gave a lot of niggas names. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of niggas had to live up to them or not meet that standard. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Behind the scenes.
You're right about that.
Yeah.
You see, and by the way, you know,
because now you got to live up to that name now. Especially if you really out there for real, like niggas gonna make you live up to that name. You know what I'm saying? Or you not gonna live up to it.
And this is why, like, even when I'm playing this, like, you used a word which I loved, but I was disappointed when you used it in regards to me, because I feel I'm one of the few people who people always mention the Warren Chirac stuff with me. And when it comes to accountability, bro, I've never said, oh no, I was just like, I always say, yo, if a nigga want to say I kind of instigated.
You do hold yourself accountable.
No,
That's
of course.
one thing. And I said earlier, you not afraid to have a conversation.
No,
I don't care if it's a long, uncomfortable conversation. And you ain't afraid for a motherfucker to say you or look at you a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're not afraid to have a conversation. You feel me? Like, a lot of people care what people think, and that's what fuck up a lot of relationships. Because you're afraid to have a conversation with a nigga.
We'll play this. We all black people, man. We trying to, like, first of all, like, the odds, if somebody rolled a die, me and you shouldn't be sitting in the same room. Granted, from where you came from and where I came from, it's just not supposed to happen. It's about the grace of God.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And when things like that happen, we do owe, you know, everybody else who are being inspired by either my actions or your actions, for us to be like, yo, listen, well, I wouldn't do this again.
Yeah.
So even if you were inspired by it, like, and I've said it before, I wouldn't do the nickname stuff again, because you're right.
Yeah.
Me probably saying, like, oh, that's the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Niggas probably like, well, if it's anybody I want to get, it's this guy.
It's the Grim Reaper. I want him.
And I acknowledge
whoever,
that.
You feel what I'm saying? Just like whoever is the nigga, the main nigga, he probably ain't never did nothing for real. Whoever the main nigga is, bro, that you covering when it come to like wars or anything, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of times them be the easiest niggas to get. Them the easiest niggas to get. I know he finna be at the studio, he at this location, he at.
In this episode, we're gonna go look at a $50 million retail center right on the beach, baby. Can Vincent handle this project? Can we get it for a good deal? And will Jimmy leave me the hell alone today? That's the question. We're looking at properties in Fort Lauderdale, but we're gonna stop and get some Jewish deli, baby. They're open. Let Jimmy out.
Split pea soup, I'm in.
This is owned by a Jew, a New York, Brooklyn Jew. The lady in the deli is cuckoo.
Are you getting soup and half sandwich, or are you gonna get a whole sandwich and soup on the side?
soup on the side.
So get a Philly cheesesteak. You get French fries too.
She screws up my order every time I come near, and this time she better get it right.
All right, honey, I'll figure it out.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
She'll figure it out. All right.
Talk to me.
Nova.
Oh, Nova sandwich.
No,
You're
not a
doing
Nova
that big.
sandwich.
What?
Don't screw it up this time, please. All right? No offense. Nova, like a pancake. Big giant pancake. Everything's stuck together.
Oh, I remember you.
You don't remember me because you
Sure
screw it up
do.
every time I come.
I didn't take it.
Listen, lady, I'm not in the mood today. You screw up my breakfast.
You know what? Come over here. Oh, now he's starting.
I want it all mixed together in a pancake, like, you know?
I got you.
You got the professional here.
Did you get enough potato pancakes?
Yeah, but she's working here today.
Ooh.
Did you get enough
No,
potato
you
pancakes?
didn't.
She needs to go back to
getting
Jewish training, deli training. All right, you're done with me.
Man, would you consider him whining? That's a $5 extra charge.
It's $10. They went up.
$10 for you. There you go. Look at the sun.
Have fun with him. You think I'm difficult? Wait till you deal with him. You know how you seniors are. Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
All right, 140.74.
How much?
140.74.
Jesus, we gotta go somewhere else.
Thank you. Subway, guys! That's how we say Subway means it's a great tip.
Before we leave, I want everybody to take one item off the shelf. I need it for the boat. Get the hot sauce for my wife.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that baby here. That's a New York sandwich. You know, I was missing condiments one day. That's how he got born.
Now, you want to tell me, is this lovely or what?
Now that looks like you got it right. Took you 6 times me coming here, but you finally got it right. Very good. This time you didn't cook it, that's why.
Wow.
Yes! I got it right.
This is so good. How about this?
I gotta give you one so in case you drip it.
I used to put a bib on you every time you ate when you were a baby. That shirt looks a little small for you.
It's my night shirt.
That's your night
I
shirt.
said, it's a nighttime shirt.
That'd be,
Isn't that cute what it
I
says?
call that a nightmare. I'm sorry.
Hey, you too. Make sure he keeps the shirt on.
Very scary.
She'll make you keep the shirt on.
You're gonna get your double egg sandwich, double meat.
I'm getting the stuff pastrami again.
I'm not messing with you no more if you know him.
Here you go. Look at this.
Got covered for that.
I've been fed leftovers my whole life.
Hey, better leftovers than left out.
Okay,
Here's your tip, lady.
No.
Yeah.
That's for me.
Don't go in there?
No.
You don't share?
I do.
But we want to dance for $10.
That was the old days. You don't do that no
Oh,
more.
all right.
Oh, you're silly.
A chair dance.
Thank you.
Holy shit, the guy got no man. Come on here. Come in, man. Come on, buddy. Hey, can you wash boats? We got a boat to wash. You want to go wash it?
Oh, it's time to get out.
I'm a Long Island.
Long Island.
I'm a Greek god. The women call me Testicles.
What time you got to be back at the hospital?
They let me out till 3:20. My plane leaves.
That's good. If you're in Fort Lauderdale, you better come to Pumperdale, baby, because you're going to get the real deal.
Look, here's your girl. Come on, baby.
You want good pastrami and corned beef? You need to come to Pomperdale. Get that big New Yorker. Right?
She's had several big New Yorkers. I ain't going to be one of them.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye. Thanks a lot. The owner.
Are you gonna buy this whole thing?
We're looking at it. They got booze in that Taco Bell. Most people are at the fucking beach today. Where am I? Walking the goddamn beach looking for the next goddamn deal with Jimmy Hart. That's what I'm doing on Labor Day. I'm laboring. Feel like I'm gonna go into labor.
Let me buy a T-shirt from the Drunken Taco.
Everywhere we go, he's gotta buy a fucking T-shirt. We're looking at a $50 million plus deal right now, and you get to come along.
Look what I got.
Question is, can Vincent handle it?
Which property are you looking at?
Jimmy don't even know what property.
You don't even
Jimmy,
know what city we're in right
Jimmy, this whole block is what we're looking at. This is the most prime, pristine block in Fort Lauderdale Beach. It's almost past his nap time. Come on.
No reason. We're here to look at a building to buy. This is serious business, Jimmy. You want $50 million. $50 million.
But I'm asking you, why are they going to sell it if it's that valuable?
Because they're not. There's problems in every property. For someone wants
Who knows? Maybe he died. Maybe he's retiring. Who the fuck cares? All we know is it worth $50 million or not. That's what we're here to find out, Jimmy. Don't piss me off today.
This is the front entrance to your property. There's some vacancies here. There's a lot of stuff that I can already tell by stepping right here. I already see a bunch of stuff that I could have done in a week or two that would just boost the morale or just everything.
Can I ask you one thing?
Yeah.
Hadn't you got to check on how long the leases are for before you buy
Yeah,
something?
that's the
too?
first thing. Yes, definitely. You know, that's him and Little Ben's most thing. I'm more of a street person. I'm in the streets. I touch stuff. Got my hands on it. But yes.
Make sure you wash your hands. There's your rent roll, baby. Kiosk. Comes from the Polish word. I can't afford to rent the space, so I'll go out in the hallway. I mean, you know, I would hope these guys are making money, but they're so hidden back here. We got to figure out a way to get the people out there to come in here. Vibe. That looks like a shell from Alcatraz.
Inside have fans, misters, you know?
In an elevator, you put a mister?
In the property. You're sweating and you ain't even taken 5 steps yet.
This was a test location for Taco Bell called Taco Bell Cantina. They have alcoholic beverages here.
Look at the railings. Wait, we want to go upstairs again. We should go
We
up
will,
those stairs.
but let's go back to the elevator. We walk this, now we go to the next level. Not going up no fucking stairs.
Fucking sign reminded him that he hasn't had a cigarette. Goddamn sign.
Get out of my designated area. You're not smoking. If you ain't smoking, get out of my area.
Hey, you can smoke, but you better not cross this line. Don't do it. Alarm.
More empty. Everywhere will be designated smoking. Look at this poor guy. He's not even open. Closed until further notice.
Damn.
Sad.
The only thing I could think.
Wouldn't work.
Wouldn't work? Why?
They wouldn't let you because the hotel next door. It'd be way too much for a build out.
Condos.
Wouldn't work.
Condos. Big, 3-bedroom, 3-bath. They don't have that. That will get the overflow.
You got no real windows. You never get a permit. It's not going to happen. It's not like John's Pass. That was a different situation.
There's already a hotel attached to a building, so it's zoned for that.
You call the city, you ask them.
That's what I'm saying, but like 3 bedrooms. If you got a hotel here with 400 1-bedroom studios, you need to make these 3 bedrooms, or you know, and able to split them between. You can make it a 1-bedroom or a 3-bedroom. I mean, we have to sit down
Something
and
missing
work it
here
out.
to drive people in here.
A stage.
Something that's not going to create a fucking security nightmare.
Hogan's Beach.
I got an idea. We go San Francisco on them. Put a fucking merry-go-round right here.
For the kids?
You won't see it in the street. That's the problem. You need to attract families here. You got enough bars. You got enough place to drink. We need families here in the daytime. And if we put a merry-go-round here, I don't know. Nobody can see it. I don't know. It takes time to think these things out. But this place has no vibe. This escalator is not in good shape. The salt air, in an elevator, it's somewhat protected. When you got an escalator, it's totally exposed to the environment. It's a maintenance nightmare.
And if that one needs to be new, the working ones probably need to be replaced as well. They're just almost there.
I never had an escalator before. I had to find out what escalators cost now. And look at this, not good. Needs money pumped into this place. You could have a $100,000 repair bill if this elevator may need it.
Yeah. And every day it's down, you're pissing customers off, you're losing business. Another lease.
Not good, not good.
That's a beautiful spot too. Look how nice this corner spot is, right next to Subway.
What's crazy is the escalator's working going down when it should be working. The working one should be going up. You can reverse them.
Wait. He's gonna trip and fall. Don't do
Ooh,
it.
test it, taste it, Vincent, taste it.
Oh, I'm gonna say something bad. Hey, this place is so old. That used to be the whites, and that used to be the black.
All right, you see, the one thing this place would create a vibe, which is not an easy task, is brand names. You see Hooters? It's a brand name, it's got business. It's on the 3rd floor. People will schlep up here because they want the brand. You need to fill this place up with brands that will attract people. That's what this place needs. Can you find brands to get them in here? You gotta make them super deals. You probably gotta throw in the towel and give them rent-free for who knows how long to give them time to build up the business. But once they build it up, then you got them. You gotta reel them in. Hooters is a great brand to bring into a center. Now we gotta find other brands that have the same following as a Hooters. That's gonna make them come up the elevator and come up the escalator. You attract better class people, you have less security problems too.
It's true.
Yeah, how many fucking security guards are on the payroll right now? You know what the fucking security costs are here? I see 3 guys they're billing them for, and they're probably billing $30 an hour. You're looking at $100 an hour. They're asking 50, I can only give them 25. But that ain't gonna happen. The one thing I will say is the structure is still good. They built the hell out of this place Who peed here? Maybe I'll come down in price, but not the price they were asking. Too risky. Biggest thing is security expenses. I went through the budget already. Spending a fortune on security. They got tons of empty space, and they got high maintenance items that need to be addressed. Escalators, elevators, and the place needs a vibe.
Sounds like something here would do.
I know.
You're gonna talk yourself
But
out of
it's risky. It's risky. You know, retail. You gotta have a service and necessity retail
By
here.
the time you sell the hotel, I'll have this place ready to sell.
You gotta get to running.
Vinny Babini.
All right.
I'm telling you, at night this place is alive more.
We'll be back tonight. You will. I'm going home.
I mean, get the price right. Your management fee is $0.
I don't think they'll take $500 million.
Jimmy will be here every
50
weekend.
million.
50 million, damn.
Parking garage.
This ain't fucking Memphis. Hey, how you doing? How are you? Pretty good. Nice to see you. Thank you.
Look at Jimmy.
It's the South. Hey, what's going on, man?
What will keep you coming here every day?
Besides people.
I don't know.
Starbucks?
Not a barber, I'll tell you that.
You gotta get off first.
I'm getting off.
Yeah, you gotta go get on one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm going to deck below.
This man's a professional hustler. Who are you kidding on? I seen you everywhere.
He's a businessman.
Wait. Are you? I think I know you.
Oh yeah, I think I know you too.
Is it Ben
You're from
Salas?
Brooklyn.
I know he was. I was like, I've been watching his. I've been watching your YouTube.
I'm quitting if you're watching.
Dude, I'm serious on that ass.
Tell us what's going on here for real. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the. How tall are you? 7 feet, man.
6'9".
Where you from?
Originally from Rwanda.
Rwanda, you look like Messiah.
All right.
So what's the story? Come on, let's get real here now.
We're actually here with Feed the Children. We're actually a non-profit. We help little kids fight poverty and hunger all over the world.
You guys look like you need food and water. You doing what?
Everything they try.
I'm not giving no credit number from somebody from Rwanda, man.
Hey.
You look like you're from Nigeria. You'll turn into Ben Mala if I give you my my credit card number.
I don't think none of that.
He'll be walking around, I'm Ben Mala. You go to school where?
FIU.
Oh yeah, my middle son went to FU.
Yeah?
What's your name?
Steve Furby, man, from Charlotte, North Carolina, man.
Charlotte, North
Yeah,
Carolina.
man, I didn't have nothing, man, but now.
Now you think about getting some shit.
I got that net worth over $1 million.
There you
I gotta
go.
start somewhere,
there
right?
you go. You can do it.
That's right, my man.
All right, take care. Thank you.
My son went to FU.
And it comes with a parking garage. I think it has like 1,000 spots because it gives 500 to the hotel, and then the other 500 is for our guests.
It's hot as fuck. Where is Vincent and Jimmy? Where the fuck are they? Come on, Vincent! Oh my God, it's gonna be a big fight.
You shouldn't tell people.
I didn't tell nobody. They asked me, where are you coming out of? I said the big van. What do you want me to do, lie to fucking people? How much sugar is in this? They're fighting. They get ready for the fight. They're gonna be screaming and yelling. Let's hope Vincent get out of here without hitting nobody. They're all blocking you in. Look at the line of people. We should knock that place down and make it a parking lot. Subscribe, watch another video, or hit the like button. Adios, amigos. Your accent.
Okay. Welcome to the Ben Mala podcast, where Ben Mala and the crew are going to answer your real estate questions. If you'd like to submit your question, go to benmala.com.
Yeah, for the record, Yuri, definitely we had a we had a big tussle.
Yeah.
In the back, we
I
had some
posted
slaps on the wrist.
Posted a post DP photo on Instagram a second ago as well.
Yeah, but my phone broke in the process of hurting Yuri.
Hey, we keep that on the low regardless. That's not for the people to see. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
We handle that internally.
Lush got a couple kicks in as well.
Yeah, I had to stomp a mud hole through my boy's scalp right there.
Everyone's a little guilty of it.
Yuri, what the fuck happened, bro?
Okay, so
the floor is yours.
All right, so
The floor is Yuri's.
I just returned from a trip to Texas. So the last time we we did an episode, I literally flew out the next day on Friday. I went to Texas to stream and stay with Ice Poseidon for basically like about 5 days, and I just got back in on Tuesday.
So
and
just create a little bit more context for those that might not know. How long is this deep-rooted love affair with Ice Poseidon.
It's not okay. You see.
No. Like how long? Like what I mean is like how long have you been a fan and like?
Oh, okay. Well, the same thing people do to me with ass pizza, they do to me with Ice Poseidon too, where they're just like, oh, you're hyper obsessed. You know what I mean? Like huge fan. I've always been a huge fan. Like I didn't watch any streamers at all. He got me into streaming because I just tuned into his stuff one day randomly. And like I've learned a lot through streaming. Like Blazzy's watched a lot of his content as well.
That's the crazy thing too, is like I've been familiar with Ice since like 2017.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was watching him when he was at his peak for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people were.
So I understand like when I met Yuri, I'm like, yeah, this fool's for show into the whole CX network shit.
Yeah. He tried to put you on blast though. You see that? He's like,
what?
It's not just me that watches Ice Poseidon.
I mean, the whole
it's
world.
Blazzy too. No,
that's what I'm saying. The whole world.
I for sure.
You from back in the day, you probably seen some like crazy articles saying this happened to this streamer or whatever it is. Like damn near everyone has tuned into his content. I also noticed that when I was in Texas with him, like if he was just like walking down the street and didn't say hi to anyone or like got anyone's attention, it was fine. But if we were walking down the street and I like. I would bring attention to him, or like I would be like, hey, or I would say something to someone and they noticed him. Almost like 9 out of 10 times someone recognized him, was like Ice Poseidon. You know what I mean? Like I really realized the celebrity there. I was like, everyone's seen this fool's face before, But
you were like in the corner, like, oh my god.
Oh, you got the most kind of nigga. Get your first blunt. Just get your first blunt. Get your first blunt.
No.
Why not?
What the fuck? I look like smoking. Smoking for what?
Just smoke your first blunt, bro. Bro, if you can't say, bro, I hit 30 without hitting the blunt. That's kind of like...
I've smoked before. I just don't want to do it. It fucks me up. So you think you finna roll a blunt? You think I'm finna just and then jump off the balcony for you to just record some shit? My mind be like,
I'm telling you, me and they'll be doing crack together.
I believe it. Y'all be doing what?
Heroin.
What else?
Meth.
How y'all do it? Y'all like snort it and...
Man, it's not telling niggas my business.
What do you do it like this? Or you burn a little...
I take it up the butt. I don't know how you take it. I take it up the butt.
What? Hey, let me ask you this question, right? Let me ask you this question real quick. You can cut on camera. Let me ask you this question. This is real shit. Now, y'all done built a relationship, right? Cool relationship. You consider him as your friend, all right? Yeah. So let me ask you this. A killer, right? A killer is like this. Y'all know where we're going with this. A killer is like this, right? Like these. He's like, hey, come and film for me. The door unlocked. You walk in, a killer, it's a dude with a gun like these. But he got a jacket on, but from here it's nothing. He say, lick my shit and I won't kill this nigga. I told you ain't gotta suck it. You ain't gotta deep throat this nigga. I'm talking about, he said, lick my shit and I'm gone. What you doing? Like, all you got one lick or he shooting or you just walk away. Then you wanna know my answer? I said, yeah, I do it. They try to kill Shay. Hey, the Shay said he'd do it for me.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I gotta ask you. No, listen.
No, let him answer the question. Answer the question. If you gonna help save him.
Answer your question.
If you gonna save him.
A quick little lick.
Like, it's like you doing like this. It's like that. To save him. I'm saving my brother. He ain't go. If I'm gonna tell her when we walking out and don't say shit, we good.
No,
have you in the car after this.
Listen, bro. Listen, somebody gotta go through your head. This, you gotta lick some dick, or you gotta kill one of us, bro.
Yeah, he's gone, bro.
No, you gotta kill one of us, bro.
Are you serious?
You gonna kill me?
I'm talking. This is scenario.
Only one of us. You can all.
This is scenario.
Me or Dub.
Wait. This is scenario. Now I'm walking in the house. Look. This is you go on a couch. You me, right? You me. Yo, Dub, what's good? What's going on?
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Suck my dick, or this nigga died, bro.
So you just gonna come over there and just... I'm not... You fucking it up. I'm not saying suck the dick. You just lick it.
Lick my dick.
Try one more time.
Bro, what type of shit?
Bro, what is going on? What's that? This nigga wanna do a whole. Yo, Doug, what you call me over here for? Hey, suck my dick. Lick, nigga, lick my dick, yo. I'm shit suck. I'm not sucking them like shit. Just saying them. Lick my shit or you gonna die, bro. Y'all gotta be real, nigga. That's you said you would do it. Huh? You said you would do it. Bro, no, I didn't. You said a lick. I'm like, bro, no, I wouldn't lick, bro. I'm not doing that. But I was asking him if he had a lick or either off one of us. What would he look? Wait, what? That don't even make sense. Let one of us go. Oh, he said the killer gonna choose one of us if he don't.
Hey man, D-Block Paintball, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, bro. Wow, I was scared as oh. Yeah, how the I missed every single one. Hey, let's push over here. I'm hitting my eye, I'm leaking.
You got hit?
Yeah.
Say something to the camera.
Goddamn. Yes, sir. Damn, hey, I just popped this in the face, whole ass.
Okay.
That nigga dope, bro. Hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You got hit?
Yeah. Hopefully gonna hit me in the arm. Goddamn, I ain't gonna lie. It sting a little bit. Just stay, we gonna get him next round. We gonna win this motherfucker.
Hey, Daddy! Hey, go that way, Hey! He right there, so you go that way, I go this way. Yeah! Woo! It's alright, bro, it's alright. Get. Walking down like Dion! Hey, that was me. You were behind the tank. Hey, we were going at it, boy. I
swear both of y'all was going at it the whole time. I'm over here giving it off. I'm over here. Let me move.
Hey, look. Cleared the whole side out right here. Man, I came all the way around. Hey. He seen me. I see him right there. I said, boy, he got to be sober. I didn't know how many people it was left. We didn't know. Hey, come here, though. Hold on. Hey, I done hit bro right here. I say, bro, hold on. Come here. Okay. Come with me. Yeah.
Hey, do I need to be focused on you? For everybody?
Hey, Spotted, what's going on over here? What's going on?
These niggas battle for it. I just be sticking to it. Hey, nigga, wake up, your shit still raw. What the
wake
fuck?
up, push through the sheets.
Hey, Spotted, what's going on over here? What's going on?
These niggas battle for it. I just be sticking to it.
Hey, bro, you gotta get back in the chips.
Yeah, me. Ain't no sleep.
Ain't no sleep, bitch. We don't sleep.
Ain't no sleep. About 2, 3, and then I'm
going fast. Who's that?
A nigga called me, one of the old guys. He like, bitch, come here now. Fake op type. Text me on some that shit.
We ain't going out.
I told you earlier.
We ain't going out. We ain't going out. I should have had all my gel. I should have been. I got my twin with me, yo.
Oh, this a vlog? This a vlog? Well, damn.
I'm my other twin right now.
Type shit, fat twin. We don't resemble, we just got the same spirit. You know? Yeah, y'all fraternal. Y'all not identical. Yeah, we fraternal. Yeah. Yeah, that's that bright. That's that bright round.
This wasn't long. Hey.
Yeah, you speak.
Nigga shot in that boy.
Hey, crazy as fuck. Look at this shit. This shit falling out the cup. Man. It's all right.
Cheers. Water?
Oh, Jesus.
Vale.
Ain't even pour up.
Come on.
Arriba!
Wait, what?
Say the honey.
My arm too short, so honey, get your bunny.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Guy looked up like,
Are we live?
Day two,
y'all.
When y'all can, let me see what it looks like so I know
Alright,
how
bet.
wide.
Now y'all gonna show you. The loaded.
White boat is crazy.
Oh yeah, they
White
live.
boat
Oh
is
yeah,
live.
they can see.
White boat is
Oh, we live. Oh, we live. Hey, I can't see now. Are we delayed? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're live. Oh yeah, we're live. Oh yeah, we're live. Oh yeah, we're
White boat is crazy on every app.
Every app. I got white.
No.
Here they go, Ski. So, special guest.
I'm not black, huh? I'm black enough.
Bro, I want to see how it looks, bro.
Hold on. I'm
loaded.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, yours looks so. It looks so. It looks so good. It looks so good.
We good? Yo, chat, how we looking? Thank you for all the
how we
free
looking?
subs.
Yo,
How we looking?
How we looking, chat? This is looking so good, bro.
Oh, they're smooth, bro.
Wait, I put it on there.
Bro, that
Yo, subs coming in fast, man. You see them?
Nice.
Your shit look nice. Your shit look nice. Okay.
Bruce.
All right.
Welcome.
Okay, look. First of all, we tired of this. No more of this. No more disconnection.
Yeah, no more of that. No more of that.
PTSD up.
So,
It's a lot going on right now, chat.
So where we at right now, Bruce?
Very true.
Fright Fest.
Yo, they on the
y'all know we had to come here because just went without me when they went to Houston. So we was like,
Oh,
y'all
no.
did. Y'all
Left us.
Yeah, you know what?
I
You didn't
was
show up.
moving. Y'all went without me. So I felt like that wasn't fair. So we had to double
Yeah, so
back.
we gotta go double back, go with the boys. Everybody in the boys now. Fright Fest got a whole bunch of zombies, clowns.
Yes, sir.
Rides. You going on the rides, right, Ski?
I don't know. Not the big ones. I tell you that.
Chat, this is the goal, right? If they let us record on the ride, you gotta go on the ride.
Yes, bro.
All right,
Because
yes,
the goal is to get the backpack on one of the roller coasters so we can, get on there and get the live footage experience. That's the goal for tonight.
Okay.
To get on the roller coaster with the backpack.
Yeah, we gotta get on the roller coaster with the backpacks. If we get on one, then we're gonna be able to get on all.
As long as it's not the super.
We're getting good service today too. We're getting good service today, so shit should run smooth. Six Flags is packed.
Niggas say we rented this shit out. Renting this shit out is crazy.
Oh yeah, running this shit. No. We're not Mr. Beast. You know what I'm saying? This is DYK. You know what I'm saying? Like, now renting it out is crazy. I'm ready though.
Gift this, bro.
Are y'all
Yo,
ready?
Cabin, thank you for the 10
Cabin with
gifted.
the 10 gifted.
Thank you for the fucking resubs, J Poppy. Thank you for the tier 1 niggas is going
Hey,
insane.
Mods, try to write down the names of the big ass getters and they can message you.
Mods, write down the name of the DEO. How y'all feeling? Kai Mafia, how y'all feeling?
I'm nervous, bro.
YRG, how y'all feeling?
How y'all feeling?
And then goosebumps. Yo, everybody in the chat, !host and hashtag BoysTober on Twitter.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
how do I host you?
Hell yeah.
How do I host you for my shit?
I think you gotta
Go
do
to
it
your
here,
chat. Go to your chat and do slash do slash raid. Do slash raid and then his channel.
Is it slash raid or
slash raid?
Yeah, because host is on. Host is
Hold on,
on.
slash raid.
Slash raid.
And then just type in your name.
Drop him.
Bruce.
Who? I posted this shit without the link. I'm about to post
Like
it.
this?
Damn, man.
Yeah.
You just got the noti?
Is it good?
Noti went out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we active. That's good. That's fine. Alright, everybody
Everything
is
set up. And then we gonna be.
Okay.
Shit clean, right? That shit clean as hell.
Let me see.
She's like, I need that camera.
Yo, that shit fine. We came back more professional, okay?
On some shit.
On some shit.
Yo, shout out to everybody with the tier fucking ones. Yo, they going crazy. Y'all niggas didn't expect this, right? Because I didn't either.
No, hold on. First of all, shout out Ski because we literally, I hit him up yesterday.
Yeah.
Came through. Like he was
Last
down.
night. I don't even know what you was doing up at that time. I don't know.
We got home mad late, but first day had a little, first day had some
technical difficulties, and it happens. But we trying to make the most of what we got and
I'm ready.
doing it.
What we waiting on? Like, what we got right now? I'm ready.
Are y'all ready? Yo, chat, are y'all ready?
Chat, are y'all ready?
Chat, who's gonna be the most pussy?
Okay, who's gonna be the most pussy? Okay, but that's a default answer, bro. Because of my actions last time.
Oh, you talking about getting on rides? Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready. Yo, chat, we out. All right, everybody, exclamation point host. Thank you for all the resubs. We finna get in, and that's when we gonna pay attention to the chat.
They got.
Hey, man.
Where the fuck is this bear about to go?
Nigga, where the fuck is the hot dog?
Nigga, he looking like
it's scary. Hold on, put the motherfucking lights on for the night on the motherfucker. Yo, chat, should we do a hot dog eating some shit?
Yeah, that's what I had thought of.
Not a
car.
What is that? Do y'all have the house where you was talking about? What's that house?
Where like it feels like it's rotating, something like that.
No. Do you have like an illusion house?
We can squeeze.
An illusion house? No. She has 500 houses.
We in this bitch.
Oh, this shit going on my butt collar. What? This shit going on my butt collar.
Okay, but why you telling me? Yo, it's the seatbelt.
I wouldn't be able to get an angle.
Just need one more space. I just need one more space.
Come on.
Wait, can we?
Oh my God.
Okay, let's do the haunted. Can we do haunted houses first?
Yeah, haunted houses.
Yeah, let's do haunted houses first.
Let's start off slow.
Let's start off slow.
He's like, haunted houses first?
Okay, chat, haunted houses first, right, chat?
He's like, please?
I think yes.
No, I think that's a good way to start
There's
off.
5 haunted houses.
Hell no, it is.
Good way to start off.
Ooh, I like this,
Damn,
man. I
boy.
like this. Yo, shout out to everybody in the fucking chat. Everybody exclamation point. Yo, it's up. What happened?
I saw that note.
Nah, Tiana just texted me. Yo, okay, look. Okay, here's the thing, right? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. How am I distracted, nigga?
Nigga said, oh, Tiana just texted me. What the fuck?
That was different. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so they said we're gonna start with the haunted house.
Yeah.
The
fright fence.
Yeah, 100%. Let's do that.
Super fun.
There's 5 of them, you said, right?
Deep as
It's
fuck
5.
here.
It's deep as fuck, though.
It's deep as fuck here.
Yeah. Wait, I forgot. What the fuck was I about to say? Some important shit, bro. Like some really important shit. Yeah, this ain't no flash passes. This is like.
Yeah, this is something above that.
It's above.
This is a tier above that.
Yeah. No flash passes.
They don't sell this on the website.
This ain't on the website, Jack.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, the merch. We got the merch.
Oh, we do have the merch. The merch is here. The merch is here. T-shirts. Okay. So we'll show you guys that. The
Turbo shirts.
You pussy.
Factual. Hey, come on, brother.
You pussy.
Come on, brother.
Look, bro. I'm pussy too, but when I'm with the homies, it kind of go away. When I'm with the homies, it go away, though.
Oh yeah, we on the go.
Oh, yeah,
We in motion.
Oh, this nigga moving.
This some house.
Yo, I ain't gonna cap that. Our security guards look like the fucking
Avengers,
dream team. Then we just sent with the fucking last
Defensive
Infinity Stone.
backs. All them niggas defensive backs, linebackers, for sure starting.
Oh my God. This shit is packed.
That's what I was saying.
So much families.
So many families. It's such a
She
beautiful
said for the first ride, the Goliath. Like, bro, what?
That's what, yo, chat, what roller coaster should we ride first?
Any name that has a fucking big ass name like that, no.
Chat, any of y'all that know Georgia Six Flags, what ride should we ride after that? After that shit, bro.
Yo, this nigga Josh just gave the whole look, but that's fine though. That is true. That's fact. But they could have thought we was in Cali. They could have thought we was in.
Nah,
we could have been in Japan. Yo, Chad, where y'all thought we was at? Be honest.
What do you think? They knew, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, you've been leaking shit lately.
Yo, you're a leaker.
I'm a leak timer.
Yo, first SQC, then your day, now this.
You're a leaker,
Yo, you're on a fucking roll, Josh.
No, this wasn't a leak though. That don't count. This one don't count. They already knew, nigga.
That's fine.
Oh my God, yo, look around them motherfuckers. Oh my God, so much rides. Show the park.
Damn.
Chat, how the stream running? So far, so good?
I'm not going on this shit.
We smooth.
That shit going to loop-de-loop? Nah, it's not for me. It wasn't made for me.
Smooth?
Why you be next to you?
Yeah.
Are we getting close?
No,
It depends on how the ride is put together and shit like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's some rides where it's 3 people, if that's the case.
Chad, what ride y'all think would be the best ride to
Look at this line.
to bring the backpack
It was on your head. They noticed you instantly.
Yeah, y'all too though.
Man.
Y'all too.
It's up.
Oh yeah,
Bro, I
see
thought
some
Bruce
shit like
was
that
sitting on
in the
Cos's lap.
distance.
Nah, Bruce sitting on my lap is crazy.
That's crazy.
But, yo, thank you for all
Yo,
the
Ski, you fuck
research,
with
Chad.
you fuck with hot dogs?
I fuck with the glizzy.
I fuck with
Yeah,
I fuck with the glizzy. It's alright.
I think gonna eat it the fastest though.
Come on, we done seen this compilation.
No.
The hot dog champion.
I try to throw the foot long. And it didn't even go well. I gagged, my nigga. Like, I go, he go, you in love with the glitch.
It
Why
sucks
they say
tonight,
F?
bro.
Why they say
Nah, it's
F?
definitely
Why they say
not
F?
tonight.
They saying F?
Yeah, they saying F.
Why they say F?
We got to the back though. We got to the back.
It should come back.
Good.
It's a
W's,
W.
we back. We back.
We
We
good.
good.
We
There's a little lag.
Yo,
Because
tell your moms.
your things ran off the server, so it's not based on
Yeah.
So it's like you cheated twice. It's like anytime there's like a dick nearby, you just bounce your ass on. Shit.
Nigga, what in the fuck? What are you?
Multiple times,
What are
man.
you saying? You know what's so funny about Agent?
You're not crying, are you?
You know what's so crazy
Okay.
about Agent? You know what's so crazy about Agent? But you are literally the agent of chaos, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. You are trying to divide two brothers right now.
But sometimes
live.
But sometimes we need.
What's good, YouTube? And it's your boy Talil, aka Megamind. Damn, just woke up. Day 3 of the AP crib. I'm gonna give y'all a little inside. A little inside scoop of what I got going on for today. How y'all woke up feeling this morning? I woke up feeling good. Content.
Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Talil. But look, I'm about to go into business.
Far from coffee. This is a strawberry blast. Blast your mind away. Strawberry blast. You know what I'm saying? See, I appreciate you. Y'all gonna give us some crackers?
Sí.
Ah, qué bien. Puertorriqueño, dominicano.
Boricua. Suavemente.
Suavemente. Adiós, paisanos de Puerto Rico.
Javi, tranquilo. Tranquilo.
Que tenga buenas tardes. Buena mañana.
My hair. Do not do that. Your camera, you don't want to break that shit. You don't want to break that shit. Ow.
You stepping on my toes. Big ass roach stompers.
Look, show them your feet. Because those are actual roaches. That's why I was stomping them.
Woo! Azul. For you young kids out there that don't know, blue is azul. What's up, guys? Look, I'm back in the room by myself right now. I ain't gonna lie. Things is going pretty smooth right now. You know what I'm saying? So things going pretty smooth right now. You feel what I'm saying? She kissed me in the airport. That was our 3rd time kissing. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not gonna lie. She playing it hard to get. You feel what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of unusual things I haven't done before. But thank God. Clutch. Thank God that I got all inclusive. So it's free drinks, free food. Know what I'm saying? That shit with her. Ran a nigga money up to the ceiling. I think I'm playing all my cards right. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't been making her feel uncomfortable. I haven't really touched her backside. She haven't been bringing up my lives because I know my lives. That's another thing. She keeps saying, oh, I don't like the fact that you had girls shaking their tail feathers, shaking their ass on live. I don't like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I got past that. Only whole king size bed. She said I gotta sleep right here. Right here. Yeah, it is a nice terrace. I wouldn't mind sleeping on the terrace, you feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna do her like her. She's a beautiful girl, you feel what I'm saying? And I want her to enjoy the trip, but you're not gonna try to make it seem like what? Like, you're not gonna try to make it seem like, word. You feel me? So what can I do to earn a spot in the bed? Think it's too early?
No. can't.
So this whole trip, I gotta sleep on this couch.
It's the first day. You don't know how you just moving too fast. Slowly rolling.
Okay, that's. You said it. Just pull up in bed. Respectfully. Y'all look like fucking Slick Rick. Yo, chat.
Hola.
Talk to the people. Parents silly.
I couldn't bring my camera up here, but I gotta show y'all every step of the way of this wonderful trip with my future wife, aka my future girl, and my current crush. Hang on, my balls is like jam-packed.
You got 30 seconds left.
30? Why?
No, I don't want my phone out.
Your phone not gonna fall.
Stop talking like that. Stop talking.
Hold it tight.
Oh, you's a magician. Oh, he's a magician.
Mexico club get lit. Oh shit, slime.
Back in New York City, it was a W trip, you feel what I'm saying? Give it a 7 out of 10, only cause Tiffany let me give her a back massage. Oh, I know what back massages lead to. You can't do that to me. You can massage my feet. Nobody wanna massage your feet all day. Nobody wanna massage your feet all day. The most she let me do was put body oil on so she go tan. Nobody wanna see you tan all day. I think I'm gonna spend more time with her in the States before I go back out the country with her, but what?
What you mean, what?
How you get mad at it? That's how I feel. I'm gonna give you a chance to tell them how you feel. I feel like, oh yeah, she got to get out the country, but if y'all
Hey, Sizzle. Boy, stop playing with me, pussy ass nigga. You know I'm having 2 condos in Atlanta, nigga, and a mansion in Atlanta, nigga. And you know you just got robbed, nigga. Don't make me expose you, nigga. Don't get smoked. Boy, don't get smoked over a little ass kid beefing over a bitch that he ain't never even met, folks. I swear to God, I'm having 150 shooters in Atlanta, nigga. Damn the address, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Soldier boy, a bitch. Man, you putting up little ass K's, nigga. I'm riding around with automatic shotguns, little boy. You better know what's going on. Real Paru shit, nigga. You live in motherfucking California, nigga. You better let that shit rock, nigga. Cause it's nothing. You better ask around what's really going on, nigga. And Flock can't save you from this one, bitch. Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, bitch. I'm riding around right now, bitch.
I'm in Atlanta,
all
bitch.
through Atlanta. Same 2 condos, all that 30 on me for real, nigga. The funny thing is, though, you talking like an Atlanta nigga and you ain't from here, bitch. Don't forget, and y'all been in one of them condos and walked him and then told all you niggas y'all bitches, nigga. And you sat there and ain't do shit, nigga. So stop acting tough, nigga, and go make up a new motherfucking dance, nigga. Or go date somebody on motherfucking TV, nigga. That's what you better do, nigga. Cause I'm real right, nigga. Understand that bitch ass nigga. When the last time you had a single, nigga? Yeah, you sold 10 million ringtone. Bitch, we sold 10 million records in the last year and a half, bitch. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Getting money around here ain't no plan going on, fuck, nigga. I see you when I see you, bitch.
Thanks for checking them. Check it out now. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how the fuck did we go from Instagram being
let me get my whole speech out, because you know I don't do this. Okay? Yeah, I do. It's me. Look at my car. Look at my life. I do way too much. So anyway, Carisha.
Nigga, you handle your bitch, nigga. You stay on your side. Time to say something. You ain't got one more time to say that to my bitch, nigga. I promise you I'm gonna punch your teeth out your mouth. Don't say nothing else, nigga. Nothing else to my bitch, nigga. If you don't like my bitch, don't like my bitch. Let them do them. I don't get in they shit. We don't get in they problems, nigga. Stay the little weirdo you is, nigga. Keep rocking purses. Keep doing that bitch shit you doing. I ain't with none of that plan, bro. None of that. None of that plan. I'm the same nigga that saved you from getting robbed from offsetting them, nigga. Don't forget that. I'm the same nigga. I was the only nigga in the studio that had blicks on me, nigga. I'm the same nigga that kept you from getting your jury took when Merc was picking up your jury, nigga. Let's not play stupid, my nigga. Stop playing dumb with me, nigga. Don't play stupid at all, bro. Don't play dumb. You feel me? Go on with that shit, bro. Deal with your bitch, fuck with your bitch, nigga. And stay with your bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. One time I would slap dog shit out you. I could have slapped dog shit out you at the party the other day. You feel me? You and that motherfucker with security. I don't ride around Miami with security. We ride around Miami with sticks, nigga. That's it. That's how we play. I'm tired of you bitch ass niggas going on this bitch acting like you niggas is tough and you niggas is gangster. You niggas hide up for the niggas from Atlanta, go around niggas in Atlanta, pay niggas, give niggas whatever the fuck they want just so niggas can be around you. I ain't gotta do none of that, nigga. I'm really thugging, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. Don't say nothing else to my bitch, nigga. That's my last time saying this shit, nigga. I'm telling you, or you gonna have a real problem on your hands. Herb can't save you. Mainsky can't save you. Watt can't save you. Nobody can't save you. I want my head up, nigga. I want my fade, nigga. You want to box Richard Kidd so bad? Come box me, you bitch ass nigga.
Check it out now. The short nigga syndrome is indeed real, people. Okay? From Tory Lanez to Uzi, you always got a short nigga who, to keep it real, got the biggest temper, got the biggest attitude, and always want to put hands on somebody, and is super.
I'm about to place this right here. I wish I could. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna turn the lights off.
That don't want to be seen though. Tylo Show. I'm gonna just give y'all a little dance tutorial. What should we call this? Keep it up with the Tylo Show. I'm gonna show you how the easy way how to shake. Know what I'm saying? Right? That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. You know how to work this camera? Make sure you hold it the correct way. Look. Hold the correct way. You can put that back on so I can show them. Kick, punch. No. Kick, slam, punch. Kick, slam, punch. Auntie, damn. I'm first. Look, I'm. Oh, you want to go with me?
I'm gonna do a different beat.
No.
Nah, this your beat. This your.
No. Hold it. Oh, I gotta feel. Run that back. I gotta catch it like.
You know this boy. Damn. Indeed. Hey, indeed. Hey.
Look. Kick, slam, punch. Auntie, kick, punch.
He talking about auntie. He fucked that up, auntie.
Auntie. Kick, slam, punch. Auntie. Indeed, kicks. I got too much grease in my head. That shit's sweating out like a motherfucker. Damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I'm hot as shit. You drunk my water, bro. Damn. Nah.
Oh, you an island boy?
I come back to Island boy.
Hey. Auntie.
Oh, look.
Who had to get it? Come on, talk to me. Who here, bro? God! It's all that. Whoa, I died! Nah, that's live, bro. Damn. Nah, you feel me, bro. Hold on.
What's up?
How was yeah, we live as bro. We live as fuck right now, you feel me? So we gonna start from the top. How much for that?
Oh,
Hold on, turn it to pause that music right there. But let's see what
I got my free 99 fit on.
Hey, alright, how much for the hoodie? You
know what I'm saying? When you a champion or you're part of a championship squad, you know.
Oh,
100 Thieves world champ.
Yeah. Alright, the chain.
They think they got one up on us. Don't trust bitches out of my doors, there's some I can trust. They think they got one up on us. That's what they got PTSD, nearly done up a banger, they ran up on us.
The fake do a good job blending in with the road these days, but I still tell the difference. Realness get recognition, I recognize that from a distance, see it from far. Bare AMPR told bro, big you don't smoke weed in a car. It feels good to see me in the charts. I used to hit shots, sell rock and Linkin Parks. You been warned, I'll ring the alarm. They talk by the trap, they ain't been in it once. YG got the trench coat on, it's black and long like a Christian nun. Tryna locate me a new plate, I don't put trust in vintage guns. Stop whinging and go get some money, what's wrong with these self-inflicted bums? For my livelihood, push white in my hood, but I don't recommend it, there's no longevity. Central, don't forget me, money don't make me lose my memory. A2 anti-do man badly, do that gladly. I treat every day like a Monday morning, I treat every month like a January. They think they got one up on us. DTP, I don't trust bitches out of my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD, nearly done up a banger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, YJ was 10 and a man of the house. We go from babies straight to men. Get some money, relive your childhood. Shorty, think that I'm childish. Tryna pull down my trousers, rip my nut on my Calvins. Out of sight, out of mind. We ain't gotta jump out this ride. Unwind the window, keep it simple. Try hit man off his mountain bike. Link up with a ganja farmer, cutting down plants, no agriculture. Leave it to God, we don't practice obia. Planning correct, we gon' catch him. I can't go broke, that's a no-no. Can't fall off, that's awkward. My chain cost 60,000, cool, that's a club performance. I don't like bragging, I'm a low life, but I like high fashion. A Miri denim, it cost the arm and a leg and a jean still sagging. Bro still chinging, bro still trapping, yin and a yang and I need more balance. Baby, I just wanna fuck, I'm sorry, I don't wanna meet your parents. They think they got one up on us. DTP, I don't trust bitches out of my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD, nearly done up a banger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, YJ was 10 and a man of the house. We go from babies straight to men. They think they got one up on us. DTP, I don't trust bitches out of my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD, nearly done up a banger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, YJ was 10 and a man of the house. We go from babies straight to men.
That shit was hard, Chet.
Normal a lie, never tell a lie.